Nice. Nice. Who doesn't like to start the show like that? That is exactly the way it has been going all day. All day. Thank you, Australian, for pointing that out so I didn't have to go running through another little bit with no mic there. Of course, this is episode 328, The Wormhole. How you guys doing? That is probably somebody, thank you, Johnny. Nice enough to tell me that I was muted. Well, thank you very much, Brittany Teasley. Means a lot. What up, Canna Trooper? Smoking Grove Frazier. That is funny. What a way. Only me starts the show on mute. Only I do shits like that, I guess. BX Gunner 81. Hello, how you doing? Need to get something going here. Some music, something. Give me a joint roll up. So I don't think they'll let me do that. Dude did enjoy some work though. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. Man, I fucking just crashed out hard today, man. I took a fucking long napping dude, man. Probably about a fucking 6-8 hour pass out today. What's up, Ken Trooper? What's up, man? You're muted.
What up?
You're muted, Trooper. What up?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I had like my phone hooked up to a speaker there.
I'm joking around about that, but even though it was funny, but yet you somehow
managed
to make that.
How you doing?
Big time.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Right enough, man.
Kind of thought I'd pop on, at least smoke one.
Did you not do a show tonight?
No, another cancellation.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's getting to be fucking petty, man. I'm
trying to think
ready
right now.
Just wrap it.
There's a lot of places.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just do the rabbit holes, do some panel stuff. You could roll with that for a second until someone like locks in.
Really early.
Oh no, it's easier to get the
get up
guests.
at
It's more
10
over the
p.m.
wormhole that it's probably gonna get
No,
next.
I'm gonna
saying that.
knock down your door and drag you out anyway. So
I gotcha.
10 p.m.
Yeah, I gotcha. Sorry.
But before.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can
It's
do
always
this.
been the spotlight thing, but the wormhole was kind of like just extra.
Yeah,
Things lately,
no, I remember
man,
that.
it's been a little crazy, you know. So you cut the corners where you can. But the spotlights, man, it's just you kind of get frustrating when people, you line shit up and then you get canceled.
I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't even have to try. I could take you to a $60.
Who's all hanging out there? Sounds like I hear Pepper in the background anyway.
No, he's not here actually. I'm just here with a bunch of other people.
Oh shit! Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to
I'm not gonna reject you on that.
get it
I just want
going.
to make sure that like when we go hard nights, that we got like emergency numbers so we can call those fucking those
You guys partying?
Okay, there we go. That's why I hit that. Got the speaker off. Yeah, we're drinking.
My friend, I have it ready. We're just not there yet.
This was a full bottle earlier for me and the lady friend.
I want that lady's name. I want to know like.
But she went to bed, so.
I want to be like, Janet, I knew you were dependable. Like I want to be fucking calling her like that.
Yeah. We're all just kind of drinking right now, so and kind of shooting the shit.
There's a flood
to that market
Right.
right now.
Yeah.
And the biggest area, yes.
I want to be
What's
able
up,
to
Smiley?
What's going on, Smiley?
I want to know her children's like.
Yeah.
What's going on? Still not used to the short beard. You're probably not either, eh?
No, I'm not, dude. I always am grabbing for it. That's funny. It's all right though. Look presentable. I had a wedding to go to today, so
Oh. First, a COVID wedding, huh? Was it actually pretty decent, hopefully, huh?
yeah. I don't know. There was maybe half a dozen people that wore masks. I think. It was kind of a small
Whatever
wedding.
makes you feel comfortable, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how they played it. Yeah, it was cool, man. It was. I think they had some hurdles getting everything planned, but it turned out really nice. Cool little wedding.
Thought I'd pop on, at least smoke one or two. Mm-hmm.
Well,
I fucking crashed out, man. Fucking today again, man. I fucking ate, and fucking set me a fucking timer for a half hour. Woke up and it was fucking 12:06. Good thing that the guest canceled, but that's the first thing I thought when I woke up too. I was like, "What time is it?" 12:06. I was like, "Ah, fuck. Yeah, it ain't so bad, I guess."
yeah. Chat here too. Chat.
I kind of forgot about my chat there. Yakking. Oh, so Cannon Trooper chugging it down over there.
Yeah. It's all right
Ugh.
so far, man. Yours go all right?
Yeah, for the most part. I don't know how you fuck up a day sleeping. Well, other than, not doing what you're supposed to do, but other than that, it's hard to fuck up a day when you're out. Cheers, everybody.
All right, cheers. You're gonna let us smart say tonight.
Mike's a little quiet tonight, Smile. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my volume's down. I guess I should check.
I made sure I plugged it in this time. So
It was funny.
that's good.
Yeah, my mic's down. That's what it is. There we go. I should be able to hear you now. Yeah, fucking been defoliating for a day or so, man. I actually had to fucking cut a foot off this girl fucking behind me to get her ready to flower. This fucking thing was 5.5 feet tall, easy. I had to give her a foot haircut. And man, I still gotta clean up the bottom on her. She's fucking just beasted out. She went in like a little bit of a pause and then she fucking took right off. I almost wonder if it wasn't the difference in nutrients there, because that was the water only, and the cocoa. And it seemed to hit that barrier and it kind of like froze up for a minute. Even with the teas, man, I put that in there in the teas and it kind of stalled out for a minute. And then fucking I actually kind of reverted back and fed it salts there and snapped it back out of it seemed like, and then it just fucking took right back off. And now she's like 5.5 feet tall. And like I said, I had to give her a haircut and shove her right back in the fucking tent. Well, actually, she's still not in the tent. I still got to clean her out. I had like four of those that were that tall. And then I had to fucking, so I've been cutting them down, cleaning them up, and shoving them back in. And they're going to be, I actually had to pick up the 660 almost to the top of the tent. Then I put it in there and I'm like, it pissed me off because, even with your ratchet straps, you got like 4 inches if you pull them tight. You still got that 4 inches of where everything's taut, but it's as high as you can go. I was like, I want that 4 inches. So I actually just kind of like tied it up on the fucking supports there and then fucking sat back, and it was like, I don't know. I still had good 18 inches there. I was like, I can fucking drop her a little bit lower. So after all that fucking work, I went back in there and dropped her back down. I'm like, fuck it. If I need it, I'll pull it back out and shove the motherfucker back up there, I guess. But, yeah, it's going to be some big girls. That was one of the ones I was talking about last night, that the stock on that Godiva is like that fucking big. 5.5 feet tall in a bush. Yeah. It stalks about
short and wants to stay pretty short and stout too. Like almost not as bushy.
That Godiva has got about it's got the stalk on her, the trunk on her right at the dirt. It's probably almost as big round as that bottle I gave you. That steamroller bottle. Yeah. It's almost that big around. Yeah. It's right at the fucking cocoa.
Jeez. That's before flip?
Yeah, I haven't even flipped her yet. Yeah. They were so tall and so bushy. I was kind of telling you about that the other night when you were on, was my only alternative I felt was to haircut them and fucking Swazi them bitches. Just de-leaf them as heavy as I could to prevent any more stretch when I put them into flour. So that's kind of the mindset. I gave them a little bit of a haircut. I'm gonna fucking Swazi the shit out of them, and then I'm gonna put them in there. And it is what it is. They're, they're already tall. I've done everything I can do. I've just done everything I think. What's up, Tal? Modern genetics, everybody else.
Yeah, I've heard that when you flip them into flour, I think this is GML that always said that, but you'll see your stems, like he expects to see the stalk double in size, like diameter wise, in that first initial 3 weeks or whatever. I think they pretty much do.
That thing doubles, man. I'll be able to fucking carve something out of it.
He goes, use it to whittle on later. It's awesome. Some of those they can, man. I love the outdoor ones when they show off the stalks. It's badass.
How cool would that be to fucking have like a garden gnome carved out of a hemp stalk?
It's a real cool idea. Dig it.
Cow popping in. The American one. I'm glad you popped in, brother. I hope you're not mad at me, but I'm completely scammed on your fucking crystals thing. I'm fucking leaning in at the grocery store. Fucking chick in front of me. Crystals. Just like, I'm just like, ooh, crystals.
That's fine with me, dude. Spread the word. It sounds like I turned you on right at the perfect time. You got some monsters of Godiva, huh, dude?
Yeah. The one I've got, like I was telling Smiley, 5.5 feet tall in veg. I had to cut her down a foot. And the stock on that thing's probably, I would go about that big.
That
About
must
that
have
big around, easy.
that must have taken a little bit of time.
Girl. Oh yeah, she's been vegging for a minute. She's been vegging for way too long.
Well, good. What's up, Cater Trooper Smiley?
Not too much, man. What's up with you? Happy Saturday.
Sunday.
No, fuck off.
All right, Saturday. You're right. It's all good.
Right. Wait a minute. Ken, aren't you on vacation? I thought you were supposed to be on vacation or something.
He's partying it up. Look, he's smoking.
Yeah, he's
and
passing
drinking
through.
up there.
No, he sent some message in one of the group chats. I thought it was him. Maybe I misread who it was. Somebody was like, so you guys know a hookup in fucking Cabo San Lucas or some shit? Or like, I'm like, no, fucking don't happen to. So fuck off. Like, I was thinking he was down there on vacation or something. Someplace warm.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Right?
You know, today wasn't that bad though over here. It was just like freezing. It like wasn't freezing. It was like 34, 35. And I'll take it after the past like few days.
You guys weren't freezing over there?
No, not today for a spell.
Fuck, man. We've been like negative degrees.
The snow
Funny.
melted.
Then I'm a
Some
dumb
of it.
Tell me in chat there that Wheatus 207's birthday is Sunday.
Oh no shit. Happy
Sorry.
birthday, Buddhist.
It was already on the calendar. It was already on the calendar right there. Just saying.
Happy birthday, Weedist.
Oh, yeah.
Look, there's one of them girls right there. I had to I took a fucking foot off that thing. That fucking girl right there.
Oh shit. The old flat top.
Bush too.
Yeah.
It looks like that
Hedge
kid
trimmer.
or play, whichever one had the
Oh yeah. House party.
Yeah. Strip her right down. I got that's about the Godiva look like. I already cut her up and then swazied her down. If you could believe that. Same size. I did the same thing, then swazied her up. She's not pretty, but I know she's gonna be pretty in a couple of days.
damn the Eagle has some landscaping shrubs in his freaking basement.
Yeah, for real.
Not in the basement. Not in the basement.
Garage. The garage. Sorry.
I think it's funny because people see the pipes and stuff, they think it's a basement, but that's just shit I've ran into the tents. That's just the tent HVAC.
There's nothing wrong with being in a basement though, whatever. I'm in a basement.
No.
On the first
Actually,
floor.
I should probably go with it. Just, kind of misconstrued things. Yeah, I'm in a basement. Mexico.
There you go.
Mexico.
They don't make basements in Mexico, do they?
I don't know. Maybe not. Do they? I don't know. That's a good question. Why not? Just too hard to ground?
It could be total lie. I have no idea. Yeah, I know some parts of the country they don't do basements, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, because there's water 2 feet down.
Shit, I wish I was in a basement. That would, that'd be nice, man. That'd help fight summertime temperatures being subground. Shit, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
I'm in the basement.
I'm everywhere. Bristol's.
What are you guys smoking on tonight?
I'm rolling up some raspberries.
I'm smoking on some Tuscarado.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey,
Good shit.
Yeah, it really is. I like it. We're passing it around right now.
Oh,
What's the turd profile like on
It's got a lot of these guys really like it a lot. Here, actually, I'll give you some firsthand accounts.
I would do it right a second, but
Here.
not done.
I want you to smell this and describe it to the masses.
Damn, the bones.
Yeah.
It's got like a wet, misty, like a dank, misty smell.
Yeah.
It's difficult to say that, but it's like, God, it has that pininess. It's on the higher level.
Yeah.
It's not dank and to pull you down. It's that higher level.
You've been
Oh,
smoking
it
on
just
it.
smells good. I just smoked a lot, but
Yeah.
damn, that smells good.
Here. You want to do
Damn, that
this
smells
then?
good. That does smell
Yeah.
good. Jeez, it's like candy.
Yeah. Definitely has that. Yeah. Yeah. I really know that's right. Like that piney scent to it.
But I wouldn't call it piney. It has the
Piney.
pininess to it, but I wouldn't call it piney.
Like it's
the pininess is in the
it
sweetness.
smells
of it.
good. It smells like some weed I'd smoke.
There you go. There's some reviews.
yeah,
You trying to tell
that's funny.
smells like sweet I'd smoke. Fired up.
Yep. See, I always get like a black cherry off of that. Fine.
White cherry. Fucking crickets in here tonight, man. What's up?
Crickets, what's up? What's up? I don't know, man. Just rolling a joint, trying to get ready to smoke. Towels are
You're
on.
stoned already, man. I talk too much.
My bad for coming in so fucking late. And shit.
Right?
Rob says, "Where's the chicks?"
He is on vacation.
Hey, no
Looks
shit.
like enough.
Maybe not in Cancun, but he's on vacation.
All counts, right?
Those bottles were full a couple hours ago.
Where are you, dude?
Brandon, yeah.
I'm just at a place I normally hang out.
Oh. I was talking. Did you hear me about Chad? I thought you were on vacation because you sent that DM earlier and the fucking.
No,
Must
I'm
have
not.
been a joke or something.
No. Well, we're talking about going to Cabo San Lucas, so I was like, yo, who's got a Cabo San Lucas plug, man? I'm not on vacation now.
Oh,
I wish, but I worked like all day today, and it's just like the end of the week for me, so I'm just cutting loose with some friends right now.
Not there, then not be there. So let's
Boy,
do it.
Yeah, lady friend went upstairs and she passed out. This is her place.
I'm excited.
What?
Today is gonna be in.
It's not usually good when the lady passes out, man. Come on now.
Literally.
what was that, Smiley?
So it's not good when the lady passes out before you.
Yeah. No.
Unless that was your plan.
I mean, we drank like a whole bottle of tequila, so.
Yeah. It's better than puking on you.
Yeah, we had to chill out because like I'm gonna wake up in the morning and cook breakfast and everything, and we're gonna go play disc golf at a new disc golf course around here.
Is the weather nice down there?
I mean, it wasn't bad today. It was kind of cool, but it wasn't like how it had been. It was like 60 degrees, and then it dropped down to like 20 degrees, and then it's supposed to be back up to 60 degrees this week.
Yeah, let's. Yep.
It's like
Now,
I can't wait.
No, I hear you.
I'm so looking forward to some spring. I can't wait for spring.
Yes.
I mean, you can always come on down and experience it just a smidge early.
Might do that. I need some spring too.
Where is he? FLA? Arizona?
Nah, someplace in between Michigan and FLA, but that around there.
Okay. Good enough. No worries.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just this.
So
He's a big dude. He's always had.
I think I wanted to ask this yesterday, but man, I don't know. I got sidetracked. But what are you guys' thoughts on fucking High Times fucking coming back through with the cups and fucking canceling everybody out? You have to be a big boy to play in the cups anymore. What's up with that?
It's really weird. I'm trying to plan like a cup schedule and like what is it? Cannabis conference schedule, like expos and stuff schedule, and like everybody's moving around their schedule like really a lot because the CannaCon in Detroit changed it from April to June now, and Cookies is sponsoring that, and Burners and Tommy Chong are going to be there, and they're the main sponsors and like keynote speakers and all that stuff. And it's just like I can't keep a schedule to save my life on it. Like everything keeps changing. High Times keeps moving their days on what days they're going to have their stuff. It's a pain in my ass right now because I keep trying to like schedule it out and budget it out.
I just kind of think it's fucked that the smaller gardeners can't enter competition anymore. You have to have a facility and a license to even enter the cup. It's kind of what is it? That's what it was never about. I don't think, was it?
I always thought they had it that way for a long time now, because isn't that why they say like you can buy your cannabis cups, because if you got enough money, you can pay enough people to vote on it, and you can promote it in ways that a at-home person isn't. So I'm really saying, yeah, they changed the rule, but I don't think
High Times don't count the votes. They just count the money.
It's not even about that. They judge like your booth appearance. It's like, what does your booth appearance have to fucking do with your goddamn weed? Okay. I went with 710 Savant and I was working his booth back in 2014 with him. And he was just like, they came by and they judged his booth. Motherfucker came in at second and we're all like, yo, that's fucking sweet. But like, why not first? And they said, because this, and this. And they said, the way the presentation was, the way it was at the booth and all that, that's like what counted against him. I was like we were working the booth, dude. Like we were hustling all day. Like, what are you talking about? They're like, well, you could advertisement, you could have more color and stuff like that. It's about weed, man. Like,
well, originally too, I thought the whole idea of the High Times or having like a cannabis cup kind of an idea was that so many people were breeding different weeds, right? And everybody had this, oh, this is the shit. And the other guy was like, no, I got the shit. And it was legitimately all different weed, and they would show up with this stuff that they bred and that they entered and they cured. But now it's like, it's totally different, because you could have everybody entering a fucking Sunday driver cut or a wedding cake cut. You know what I mean? You could probably have out of 100 entries, you could have 10 of them that were all wedding cake. You know what I mean? Where it used to be, to my understanding, you were breeding your own and you were bringing your own cut that you bred, that, you know what I mean? That was the competition kind of thing. It wasn't just get a hot cut and grow it and enter it,
Smiley, because that's all there was back when it started, really. Was dudes, doing it on their own.
But it should be an award for the breeder and growing that too, you know what I mean?
But Smiley, you're hitting a point that I want to make right there. I think there should be what's known as a breeder's cup, where all the breeders bring their fire fucking strain, lay it the fuck out every year and say, this is what I got. What do you got? And we all judge that stuff. And it's an open competition. Any genetics house can lay out their fucking strain. Anybody. So that way the underdog can come in from left field and sweep out the competition. And it's not judged by your goddamn booth or all that other fucking hoopla or boozy bullshit.
with
Yeah, because at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? We want to find the actual best weed. You know what I mean? And fucking, that's the whole point of it all. I thought, but yeah, it's all glam now and like getting trophies and.
Hey man, they're talking about legalizing it this year, maybe next year, whatever. But that's going to open it up so we can do stuff like that now. High Times is highly commercialized. We can go ahead and have some smaller like events. Because I remember meeting Eagle at damn Kushstock, I believe. Weren't you there, sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So exactly, there's a smaller events like that are really dope. They're really cool. We built up a tent city that day because there was a fucking weather. People showed the fuck out. Okay, like it can happen. We can do things outside of High Times. Okay, because High Times, yeah, that's the mainstream kind of festival stuff. It's still fun to go to, but it's not a metric that we need to be able to measure ourselves by as craft people in this industry. I think there's other events that can either be created or are in the works of being created that will help measure that in the future.
The Canna Trooper Cup.
I don't know, bro. I'm trying to get some shit going, but I mean, like, it just takes, you have to find the right people, and it just takes making the right team, and that doesn't always work out. That's something I've learned in this industry, is that it's not always going to work out, but as long as you keep moving forward and you keep doing you just got to fucking keep pushing forward, bro.
Green 13, good morning. We slid in. We never said hello. How you doing, my friend? You muted, my friend.
Sam, good morning. Everybody all right?
Usually,
Canna Trooper got a party going on.
Yeah, he's hanging out.
Wicked.
Yeah, I was bummed that the Cubs had kind of went that route to where it was just big guys only, because it does, like, can't you Bruce hitting there, it really does eliminate a lot of some of the up and coming fire that could be, or just, yeah. Well, I've been a judge for High Times, so what happens between my vote and whoever wins, I don't know. But I actually felt as a judge it seemed pretty fair on my end as far as what was asked of me and how it went down. But what happens between my vote and the winner?
If everybody is in because of money, then it doesn't matter what you think. Like, it's already done at the corporate end,
But either way, I guess from High Times, it was like, it's been that they've reached that peak, and it's like, as expectation goes, it's kind of been like for a while now, so this wasn't, much
there's
of a
other
surprise.
cups.
It's more of a punch. Yeah.
There's other cups for the smaller guys now too, the Cowboy Cup.
Smaller cups. But what Eagle's saying, like, there was like that time where High Times Cup was the king. And I remember in 2003, I was sitting in Iraq ordering fucking DVDs off Amazon to watch Cannabis Cup while I was overseas, just like, oh my God, I can't wait to like ever be a part of this and stuff, And it's just like, then it just like got there, and it was like kind of a letdown, honestly. And it was like, it was awesome and still is really cool. But when you found out like how the politics of it all work, it was like, oh, come on, man. You just kind of gutted it a little bit.
But it was kind of obvious at the same in the same way, wasn't it? It was like, oh yeah.
Well, there are good, like you said, though, there are other cups definitely in the works. The Cowboy Cup, Seth's got the Vets Cup going down there, who's asked us to be a part of that cup down there, get our asses down to Oklahoma on August 20th and 21st, which with that's going to be something. And then the show's also been asked to be a part of Bad Bunny Nutrients is putting on a cup here in Michigan, a caregiver cup. And asked us to come be a part of that if we'd want to come do the show live from his cup as well. So the show may be doing a little bit of touring this year.
When's
doing
Tommy's
some live
cup?
stuff? I
I
don't
gotta
know
start
right off.
prepping
I
for
guess.
that. I'm gonna hit him up.
Yeah, let me look. I've got his
everything, Tommy.
shit right here in front of me.
If you could step up your vaccine rollout a bit so that I can come as well, because I don't want to go to too many dirty countries.
Let me see here.
I'm joking.
I know that. I was just letting it sit there.
This would be June
Google?
25th. June 25th is Bad Bunny's Cup.
Wicked. You can put dates in already. We are like dateless for all our cups at the moment.
You said that was Tommy, right? From Detroit Nutrient?
No, that's Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny's Cup?
Bad Bunny.
Oh, I misheard.
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
Right.
The Mitten Canna Cup is what he's putting on there. Yeah,
he was
there's
the first person I saw object. He was the first person who had that post up saying, "What the fuck? What about the small guy?" So he obviously thought he'd put his money where his mouth is.
I guess
I got respect for that.
That's cool.
Shit, man.
Yeah, you have to be a licensed
ahead,
producer too in Michigan to enter that one, right? Or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So we need to get you to enter one, Eagle.
So damn, I forgot what was I gonna say. Never mind. Just go by me. Totally. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna reply to Green 13 and him saying that they not putting any dates on anything yet. It must fucking be just the stoner want in everybody lately that because we're putting dates on shit here, man. We're putting dates on shit here. We're fucking planning 420. I think there's like 3 or 4 events already for fucking 420. I know Cana's having one. I know there's a couple events on 417. There's I just heard of the same people that do the electric forest here in Michigan are doing an electric cup in the same place. In that same forest, they're gonna do an event there. Now, I don't know if it's a cup, but it's gonna be an event there. Electric Forest around 420. That's gonna be a good one. But yeah, we're definitely putting dates and planning here, man. We're like fucking.
Because we're in lockdown, they won't. You can't rent any. You can't hire anywhere, so you can't put a date on anything.
Going crazy over here, I guess. Cannabis stir crazy. What's up, Cass? How you doing tonight?
Hey, what's happening, brother? Hey, what's happening, Smiley and everybody?
How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Nice to have you.
I just got in from helping a buddy do some trimming. We harvested, what was that, 60 plants, hon? I think we did like 60 plants. We did some King Louis, Blacktooth, and what was that other one? King Louis, Blacktooth. What was it? Hindu Kush. Yeah. So we just
going all day, 60 plants.
Yeah. We bucked it. They bucked it the other day, and then we helped them trim it up into trimmable pieces. And he's going to rent the Green Bros trimmer from the store tomorrow.
So are those got to be indoor plants, right? Or
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Greenhouse, I guess, would be the only other option.
Indoor, yeah.
Man, did you guys get real bad snow down there that fucked you guys up with power and all that too?
So it's actually a small, funny story. 10 years ago, the last time they got snow like this, I was actually traveling from Colorado Springs. I was just getting out of the military and coming through here, dropping my buddy off in Poto, Oklahoma. And sure shit, it was a freaking ice storm. This is only like the second time they've had this kind of weather in like 30 years now.
Wow.
So yeah, we got a little bit of it, but Texas just, 30 minutes south of here, they were having the rolling blackouts and they really weren't prepared.
Yeah, and it was further into Texas too, right? Like Houston and all that, where it was
all the way down to the Gulf.
The Panhandle, like the Panhandle gets snow, I think, But yeah, more south into Texas, they're like, what the fuck, man?
I'm gonna throw on a pot of coffee, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
How's it going there, Tal?
Still alive? How you guys?
Alive and kicking, brother. Above ground and kicking.
Good, good.
So yeah, I was hearing you guys talking about the cup events, and I tell you what, I would really love some opinions, because as far as our cup event, it's pretty much production grows. You have to. The only reason it's the way that is because everybody wants certified lab results and that kind of stuff. Technically, you can't do that as a patient, but I mean, you can technically go and be like, "This is hemp. I need to test it," and it's going to fail everything because it'll come back as THC and all your cannabinoids. But that's a way to get the test results. But technically, anybody could go to a dispensary and be like, "Give me the best bud on your shelf," and enter it into a cup event. It's kind of, I would like to be able to judge personal home grows, but I just don't. I can't figure out a way to do it fairly. Does that make sense?
What do you mean by fairly? What do you mean by that term?
Like
in a reasonable standard, and the amount of people, decent seeming people, who will obviously cheat every Saturday morning, and that just tells you exactly what he said. We just sprinkle this with some keef, like whatever. People can't help themselves.
Like thieves are opportunists. They take advantage of situations. I mean, it seems like it would be no different. I mean, if you give the opportunities for somebody to cheat so easily, you're going to have a lot of cheaters.
But yeah, I guess. What are you
gonna do? If you got an idea, I'd love to hear it.
Picture of the plant when they harvested it and shit. And like,
I think it would be.
How are you gonna prove that it was bud from your room and not when you picked up from a dispensary?
Right. That's what I'm getting at. It would have to be more than just the harvest. I mean, you would have to be able to show that, you did it the whole way through. I don't know. I'm not sure how to make that.
But here's the other side of that story: is everybody thinks their home grow is 10 times better than the dispensary anyway. So why are you worried about that?
Right. And I agree. I think there's a lot better home growers that should be running production grows so that we would all have better medicine, for sure. I kind of agree with that statement. I think there's a lot. That's a good way. That's actually why I was thinking about doing a home grow kind of cup, because it's a way to be discovered. Because I really feel that there's a lot of home growers that are really good that will never be discovered.
And I think they need to do what Remo did. They need to do a home cup where you're like, here's my 5 strains to my 5 buddies. Here's the results that everyone voted. Hello, Instagram. Here's my shit. That's how you've got to go. And that's at least a fair cup, right? Because the winner's always the winner. It's the person who presented. But you everyone gets to learn a bit,
Yeah, it's tough, man.
It doesn't always have to be about coming out with a cup as such. It can just be,
bullshit. I don't know.
Ganja can win it.
I guess I try to be so optimistic. I don't like to think about the cheater aspect of it. You know what I mean? I've played sports so many years that, I guess even in sports, there's the cheater aspect of it. But you like to think when you square up your opponent that, you're both there to judge who's the best by, pure grit, what you put into whatever you're doing and shit. That's the honest way. I mean, I can imagine myself, squaring off with somebody and then, doing something to alter it, you know what I mean? The outcome, and then winning and walk away with that feeling like I won, but knowing in the back of my head I fucking cheated somehow to get there. You know what I mean? It's just not that feeling that I would want, you know what I mean? I would walk away with clean, you know what I mean? I guess there's people out there that would do that, but you know what I mean? It seems like they would just haunt your soul, I guess. You know what I mean? Every time I look at that award or whatever, I just feel empty, you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess I just choose to try to think the better. But you're right.
The GPC Cup is a good
something
one.
you have to consider, though.
You should play golf, dude. We need more people who are not moving their ball from under that tree with their foot, but they want to win that little bit of money. They want to win that little bit of fucking shop credit. You know, they don't give a fuck about what you just said, but that's what we think about, right?
But what's the credit worth? If you know what I mean, the next step, everybody can call you out. You know what I mean? That fake credit's only going to get you so far, I guess.
On the legal market. No, you're good. I'm sorry, I was cutting you off. On the legal market side of it, when you win these cup events, you get recognition, and automatically your product becomes more valuable. So on a personal level, I mean, like if it was, why would somebody do that for entering their personal growth kind of stuff? There was, who knows what their reasonings are for. It's like trying to say that, you know, everybody should use common sense. Well, common sense ain't that common anymore. Or everybody should have integrity, which means doing the right thing when nobody's looking. But people don't do that neither. So you're really going to bet on somebody's integrity that they're going to enter the truth. How can you verify that? That's where my issue is on making it fair.
I almost think, at least in High Times case here, where they're just trying to play with the big boys, I think you kind of hit it closer to the head when you talked about the testing. I think they're taking the easy way out of not having to deal with all the testing, because they've definitely had some problems in Michigan. I know they've had problems in California with test results, you know, bad samples, whatever, or just the labs not being able to keep up. I think that by just calling out the big boys who have to be tested frequently, they're like, yeah, we ain't even got to worry about the testing. They're already licensed and certified. They just have to bring their samples. So testing's not even a factor in this cup. You know what I mean? They're probably not even testing because they're licensed facilities. You know what I mean? It's probably just, so at that point, I'm honestly worried because it's more corporate. Now it is about the money, like we talked about in the beginning. When it's all the big boys, now somebody is shaking some hands with some cash, because that's where, you know, we're talking big business. And I think that's where the level of cheating would come in, because there's so much at stake. Now I do got a brand, a store, a chain of stores. I got to sell my shit. Here's a little extra, buddy. That's, you know, dirty pool, but that seems like that's where the level where cheating would come in, not at the little guys, you know, trying to win them cups. I don't know, man. Either way, I'm not attending this year. They bring that shit to Michigan. That'll be the only cup I don't attend this year, sadly.
I'm not selling them my weed so they can win. I won't do that.
No.
I will.
Well,
good answer.
What about
13? Good answer.
So what about the people that like, I've seen that, you know, that's kind of happened, I guess, already. So what about the people that put on booths and collab with somebody to just like to get their product put in, you know, pull in a good product on a booth? You know what I mean? Just collab to get an entry in, name and a face. Here, bring your stuff. I'll pay for everything. Let's go. You know, type thing. I've seen it happen here in Michigan, basically like that. You know what I mean? One grower don't want to fucking pay for the booth or to enter the cup. You know, let's go in halvesies. I'll sponsor you. Yeah, you put your name on my booth. You draw them in. I'll pay the entry. What bang? What a boom. I don't know.
Difficult to argue against that, but that's like saying, no, it wasn't a question, but that's like saying, oh, you know, we're playing, it's like bringing your dad and having him play soccer with you or whatever. I don't know.
Well, is he going to give his buddy the credit or no?
Yeah. In the
case so that's
that I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it, you know, it wasn't the choice of the, you know, the breeder to be there that I guess. It was just more or less like, hey, we want to include
Okay,
you because we
yeah.
want the win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
want you on our team because it's an easy win and you'll draw attention to our shit. It was basically the breeder or the artist was like, I could give a shit. Yeah, I want an award. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want a fucking award.
Are you referring to as that's how they buy votes or whatever for the wins at the cups?
Well, I've seen it. I don't know. Like I said, I've been a judge for High Time, so I can't say what happens between the vote. Like I stated earlier, I felt at least on my end that it was somewhat fair. You know what I mean? But what happened between the judges' votes and whose names called out, like Cannon Trooper had kind of said, you know, they take in consideration my vote, then they walk by the booth and go, the booth don't look like shit. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of fucked up too, that do you have to buy a booth to get an entry? Can you enter without putting on a booth?
Yeah, you got to buy the fucking booth. You got to pay up front for the booth. And if you pay extra, well, let's just say that puts you on good terms.
I know once you've got a booth that they lessen the fee for like another strain. Say if you've got, you bought the booth and you've put in for that first strain, then the next strain, instead of the $2,000, only like $800 for the next entry. I know that it does. They do give you breaks like that. But, in fact, as far as the voting goes for High Times, I did all mine digitally. I went on into their thing. I set up my judge's number, and anytime that I wanted to change my vote, you know what I mean? I did mine one day at a time, one sample at a time, because I had extracts. I did a clean rig, tried it out throughout the day, clean, every time I went to hit that sample, cleaned it out. At the end of the day, after I took notes every time, I went and weighed in. At the end of the day, I'd go on, this is what I thought. Click, 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 enter. And then if, like, say tomorrow, if I gave that one all fives, that one knocked my socks off. But I'm like, say I do my next one tomorrow, and I thought that one was better, and I wanted to go back and critique that one a little bit because it wasn't as good as this one, I could do that. You know what I mean? There was that option. But once the deadline, like say, once the 25th comes, you were locked in. You couldn't do anything after that date. Once the final deadline was in, you signed that card, finally true, you were done. You couldn't fucking do anything. And then there was like a week after voting to the cup announcement. So whatever happens between that and there, But I at least felt what was going on my end was fair. That's what I'm trying to say. As a judge, I felt it was fair.
Was the judging blind?
Yes. Every sample that I got, there was no names. They made sure they were all in similar containers. They were numbered, no names, just numbers. There was no way for me to know.
Got it. Well, so when you were explaining the boost, it is 420 somewhere. When you were explaining before the entries, so at the Cowboy Cup and at the OG Cup, you could pay to have your product entered, and you didn't even have to be there to accept the award. You didn't have to have a booth, nothing. Really, it seems like the boothing is pretty much just for vendors. Yeah, there's some breeders and there's some seed people and there's this and that, but it seems like most of the local grove kind of people, there's a couple here and there, but it's pretty much like industry booths is the way that I've seen it. And that looks like how it's going to be going this route out here for the Vets Grow Cup.
I'm definitely looking forward to getting down there. That's for sure. For sure.
Oh, I'm stoked. I can't wait to see you guys down here.
anyway, it's pretty clear in a prohibition situation that all the cups are completely illegitimate and they're just owned by and won by the people who put them on or their buddies. So when you see a lot of Instagram dudes with their gold medals, and they charge you to enter. So it's just a big money grab all round. It's sort of like, don't want to touch it.
Kind of what I felt like with the High Times ones too, man. It's fucking before you're even through the door, you know what I mean? I mean, I went with, we took one car, there was 4 of us, and it was $20 to park, and it was what, $60 a ticket or some shit, you know what I mean? So before we're even in the fucking door, you're already over $100 on the fucking time.
Yeah, High Times is the winner.
Yeah, you know, and then you walk around, it was just, yeah, they had some music playing and some shit, but like it was all just like a flea market of the booths, you know what I mean? And so some of the events, it was, to me, it was like when High Times came to town after that, I was kind of like, well, fuck that. I'll just go to this other one, what was in Clio there, the Clio Cultivation one usually has them too. And it's either free entry or it's like $10, you know, to park or whatever. And it's like, that's it, you know, it's $10 versus $100 seems a lot better. And it's the same fucking shit, you know what I mean? It's a flea market of the booths and some bands playing, you know?
That's why, you know, for me, that I've never really even kind of considered the entry part of it. You know what I mean? I always go to the cups for the community, for the atmosphere, for the networking. You know what I mean? I've never, you know, getting that title of, you know, and, well, this has been this is another thing for me as far as entering the cups go, or at least High Times is, you know, what's the credibility of it? You know what I mean? At least as far as High Times goes, is, you know, they're in every state. Bang, 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 bang. Here's an award. 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 You know, so High Times, who's the best? If you're running around giving everybody wins awards, you know what I mean? We've taken the award, yeah, but who's the fucking best? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, it should be a much larger thing in my book. If you're gonna go from state to state to state to state as a cup, you know what I mean? You should it should be okay. We've got now 50 winners. This is now the
World
semifinals.
Series.
These guys, we're gonna take it down to the final 10, and then that round we're gonna take it down to the final 2. Yeah, you know what I mean? If we're gonna go to state to state to state, that's how you fucking run it. You bring it down to fucking 1. That's competition. You just don't run around. Hey. That don't mean shit in my book.
Eagle.
Yeah. I'm a High Times winner. Me
And
too.
I just
Me
want to
too.
say
Me too.
I do want to say too, though, like I don't want to take nothing away from people that have won, you know what I mean, High Times awards or any awards, because I do think that you have to have a high quality product to win, you know what I mean? So, whatever, you know. But.
When I'm
not trying to take away nothing from them guys.
Right, yeah.
Everybody comes home with a cup or a medal, you know, because no one's allowed to lose anymore, and that's what it's like.
You get an award for producing enough to enter.
Yeah, joining in.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Well, like these littler events, that's where you maybe get the more credibility. You know what I mean? If, like, say down here, you know, it was in Vets Grow, you know what I mean? There's more clout in winning Vets Grow when, you know, it's, you know, only within your area, it's amongst your peers. You know what I mean? I could see having some clout and going, yeah, I'm the best I'm the best in Oklahoma through this cup. You know what I mean? But when it, like I said, when it goes from state to state to state, then there's no, you know, bottlenecking down to a single winner there.
I'm waiting for it to go worldwide, so I don't want to make anybody look bad. I'll see if there's anybody else in other countries, maybe.
Well, yeah, even at that would be even better. World Cannabis Cup, where they just take it down to where fucking United States or fucking UK won it. You know what I mean? That would be pretty
United
badass.
States,
That would be a
Brazil.
fucking title worth having.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brazil, Uruguay, Cambodia. I mean, where the hell is what's his face? Colombia.
Reigning
Canada
world
would have some good
champion.
ones, maybe. That'd be crazy. That'd be awesome.
You should give out the same cultivar and DNA the cultivar. Same cultivar worldwide, and then do it.
Funny we're talking about
Amy
this
Aces.
because me and a couple of the other Cup guys here in Oklahoma have actually talked about splitting Oklahoma up into quarters, and it's kind of almost the way it is now. There's a south east region. I'm in the southwest, and then there's two events that are right around the northern part of Oklahoma City. But if we can get everybody on board and like split it up, have quarterlies throughout the year, and then at the end of the year meet up in Oklahoma City for the final. You know, I think that would be a great idea. But also,
you just keep it real fun, you know, just keep it real camaraderie.
Yeah. But before we started on that little trail there, I was wanting to ask you guys at these Cup events. Actually, it's two things. Have you really seen too many repeat, winners? Like, for example, the guy that won the first Cowboy Cup, his name or his thing is Purple Tangy. I don't think he even entered this year. So is it really the Cups? How credible is the Cup, or is it how credible is the returning attendee or entries? You know, I mean, because really, like, you can win a Cup by having a great strain, but are you really that good of a grower to enter another strain and win again? That's where I think that credibility comes from.
It can actually be bigger than that because the breeders can be involved and back a certain grower in a state that is not their own, and that breeder give them a prime cut, and then they grow that out, and they know that one's going to win. So say an Exotic Genetics wins first place in Michigan, and Exotic Genetics wins first place in Washington. Exotic Genetics, see where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
So breeders can get involved and back local gardens in certain states.
That's actually what you'd do if you're a seed company, isn't it? Like, it's obvious.
Exactly. It's a good way to market your seeds.
I just can't help but think that how great of a party that World Cup would be when you got down to like the final 10. Do you imagine what kind of event that would be where, you know, you've got the world's like 10 dankest strains there, you know, and them breeders, them growers there. That party would be phenomenal. It'd probably be a bunch of just couches of just people just knocked out.
Donor Olympics.
I'll tell you what else would be good: a cup with no data. Obviously, you can check that the wheat's clean, but no numbers, straight smoke.
You know, the GGC Cup, even though it's small, the audience votes for it. Whoever goes to the Cup gets those tokens, and they vote with their tokens. That's pretty smart. Yeah.
That's great. I like that. Everybody gets to smoke. Mind you, it's open to a lot of people being dicks, but I guess you would get that really with a community.
That'd be an easy one to do about cheating too, because you would be able to go like, okay, we had 300 attendees, there should be 300 coins. In the end, you know, you got six, they should all add up to fucking 300. You know what I mean? This adds up to 320. We've got some fucking problems here. You know what I mean? So that'd be an easier way to keep things straight. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I just have to bring 200 friends.
Well, I
think in that kind of deal, I don't.
That's why it's limited. There's like only a certain. You have to get it right, I think.
Okay, that's clever.
That'd be even worse. Yeah, is that worse or better? Because then you could, you know, somebody could pack that crowd.
Preload your friends.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you don't know though. You know, they're all just numbered strains or whatever. There might be alphabet. I don't know, but like people don't know which ones are which. So basically, You get like one hitters of it all, though. It's not like a super duper.
Okay,
Sorry,
you
I'm
can't
doing
even,
that
you
on this
can't look at the
caramel.
bud and say, that's my bud, guys, number 7. You can't. It's all just, here's your thing, here's your thing, here's your thing. Yeah, that'd be cool.
They said right away, after the event starts, you could tell who's going to win because you go up to the bud tenders. Well, I don't know. Like, I was never there. I wanted to go so bad last year. And what you do is you just tell the bud tender which one you want a hit of. And then you know right away the good one because it's starting to get dwindle out quickly is what happens. Yeah.
I would want to try them all though. If it was a little one hitter, that's a great idea. Clean it out, get the new flavor.
So Red Pill was asking, I think he might have been asking about the Vets Cup, but he was asking if there would be food vendors at the Cowboy Cup. But I think he was asking about the Vets Cup. You already said yes, right?
Absolutely. You can't have this kind of event and not have food. We're gonna have. I'm not exactly sure who it is, but we're trying to have at least 4 different types of food. Whether it's, we definitely want a barbecue. We want what? Hang on, I gotta get my secretary here. We're getting barbecue.
Get some coffee in there.
Taco. Yeah, we're definitely having a coffee thing. There was some kind of Memonachos. There's some Mexican food, and then there's going to be an Italian one, some barbecue. Yeah, I want to, and pizza. Yeah, we're going to have a few different selections of food. But I mean, if the other vendors, food vendors, want to, they're more than welcome to have a booth there and serve food. But we definitely are. I'm going to provide 4 food trucks of some sort of food.
And that's key because me and Smiley have been to an event recently up in here in northern Michigan, which was lacking food. I don't know what happened with the food vendors, but man, once you start smoking, man, people definitely fucking get hungry. And man, it was sucked because of that. There wasn't much there that day, but man, if there would have been, then they would have probably been fucking sold out because everybody was going, oh fuck, I'm hungry.
I say Eagle, the last one they sold out of food, and that was why there wasn't. They all shut down because they ran out of food, and they were waiting on more food coming, and that's why they were closed when I seen them.
This is the thing. We're 2 doors down from a Sonics, so if we don't have food there, that is obviously nobody wants to walk and go pay that. For that garbage, I got to have some at least good food there to keep people from going next door.
After smoking a half ounce of weed, I'll be at Sonic probably.
Right. We're gonna have an oxygen bar too. I think I need to have some kind of place for people to get air because there's also going to be a dab bar. I think I'm going to put the dab bar actually in the dab tent or in a tent, so it'll be the lounge dab area. It's going to be in the summer, so I've got the misters and coolers. It's going to be a good event. It's not going to be miserable for sure. I mean, there's already 2. The place actually used to be an old lumber yard, so that all those things where they used to stack all the lumber inside those canopy buildings. There's 2 of those buildings, so there's a lot of cover, there's a lot of shade. Yeah, it's going to be good stuff. We'll have food there. Yeah, we've got some entertainment that's going to be there. There's some local car guys around the area.
That like they were strippers.
Of what?
There's going to be some entertainment. That's how you put it. Like it was shady.
I've talked to Mendo Dope. We've got our contract going. We've got to get some signatures and this and that so we can actually start promoting it. But yeah, they're going to be there. It's going to be a good time for sure. Eagle's going to be there. A few other, I believe you're going to be
exactly what along. Weekend is this, a day?
It's August 20th and 21st. And we're going to do business to business B&B on the Thursday, the night before, which is the 19th. So that way vendors can come, set up their booths, do other business talk to other vendors. Because that was another thing when I was setting this up. I was getting tips of what did other vendors, what they would like to see at these events. And a lot of what I was getting is whenever they're trying to conduct business with a say there's a grow store, and then over here is Soil King, and this grow store wants his soil and they need to talk, but as soon as they're outside of the booth, everybody's like, oh, hey, Soil King, can I get a picture? And hey, can I shake? They can't, they need a place to go and be like, hey, let's go talk business, you know, kind of get away from everybody. And so there's that. And that coffee thing was also mentioned. So I'm gonna make sure we got coffee, all kinds of good stuff. It's not going to be a festival.
My wife the other day.
All that. I'm sorry?
I told my wife the other day, we're not really ganja people. We're actually coffee people. We just all happen to smoke ganja as well.
Yo, I tell you, one of my
I
favorite.
know, not Smiley.
All the free samples. I got like Mammoth P. I don't know what year they came out, but I didn't buy Mammoth P, and I had it for like a year and a half.
It won't work anymore.
What was the lag there, Tal? The price? The Mammoth?
What do you mean? I never bought it after
You
it ran out. It lasted me a year and a half. Gotten all these free samples. I had a ton of them.
Yeah, I thought you said you waited for a while before.
Yeah. But yeah, now my whole.
I actually just bought a bottle eagle.
You know, my thinking has changed, right? Now that I'm reusing my soil and got the earthworms, if the plants actually use those bacteria, it'll be there. It'll be there. The next time I repot again, because they can survive. And what's going into my soil is what was on the plant or some of that soil. So
I feel like that, but I want to put a bottle through the beds anyway, because I don't think they've had them.
I was going to say, that's not to say a ton more might not be more beneficial, but when you start adding tons more shit, you don't know how it's going to affect everything else. So I'm going to let my shit kind of balance out for a little while. Once I get these big containers filled, yeah, I'm going to calm down with the inputs a little bit.
Which inputs are you going to calm down on? Just all of them. Is there anyone you're going to fucking slim down on?
Wait, say that again?
He's asking you what you're going to slim down on.
Yeah, is there any one you're going to pull back on?
Well, no, not in particular, actually.
All gas, no brakes, Eagle. Fuck it. Why?
I think I have a ton of nitrogen in my mix because I add all those leaves back into my earthworm bin. And if you go by the K&F theory, you put a jar of that shit, your sun leaves in with some brown sugar, let it sit for a fucking week, and you got a powerful nitrogen fertilizer that you cut 1,000 to 1. So probably about half of my earthworm castings mix, vermicompost, whatever you want to call it, is fucking cannabis leaves. That's why I go out of my way to get some other shit.
I feel like I have lost performance and have not been amending my beds heavy enough. I am now ramping up all amendments and amending much heavier.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I've lost performance, and the weak link is food.
Yes, well, let me also say that I've been top feeding a little bit more phosphorus because that's what I think the last run, I think I could have got a lot more out of it if I had added some to begin with, because all the inputs that I was putting in was either mostly potassium and nitrogen, basically. And the only fruits and shit that I found that really to feed my worms. I mean, that you go online and get a list of shit, but I don't even know how. I should do more calculating and figuring some shit out. But I found some foods that are high in phosphorus, so that's what I'm feeding my earthworms now.
Like
That
what?
being said, I also got fishbone meal and some backwater. That's high phosphorus. I'm adding that just a itty bitty bit to each container. And the more I learned, I think I'm gonna try and do it 1 week before I put them into flowers. So it's already getting in there.
I actually also noticed that I lost about, I can do it in inches because I'm in America, about 6 inches, 5 to 6 inches of soil. A good chunk of my bed has dropped. So I've just put in one, I'm just putting huge amounts of worm compost in.
Wow.
Yeah, big deal. I mean, I can kind of show you. Just wait a sec.
Oh yeah.
So some of that will be just because of compaction, but a lot of that is carbon disappearing, right?
Yeah, that looks like a pretty decent sized chunk was missing though, right?
Yeah, 4 runs. Yeah, I put, it doesn't help, a big bag of worm compost, 60 litres, and it was like I never put it in really.
What do you mean? It was like you never put it in?
Like it was easy to just spread out, and I'm going to put like 3 times more in because it wasn't enough. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. No, it was only last night. There'll be no results for ages, but yeah.
Oh, did you guys happen to see that ATG Acres interviewed that guy too, the soil guy?
Yeah.
Bryant Mason.
Yep.
That's his name, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah, so how much is that course, Smiley? Do you know offhand? Is it?
I don't think he's put a price to it yet. I've heard, like, he mentioned at the time I interviewed him, and then he mentioned it on a couple of them now.
You know what? I'm gonna email the guy, be like, "Yo, I think you need a proofreader for your course. I'm your guy."
Yeah, he was putting it out to certain people, so maybe that would be worth a shot.
Yeah, because he says,
excited.
I
think that'd be nice to have a lot of his info.
Yeah, I like what he's been saying.
Yeah, like his base set points where the goals he's found work well and shit.
And he says he goes in much detail and spent a lot of time in the reamendment part of reusing of soil. So
I just ordered 2 tests for him though, so I should be getting those.
But he charges $40 for those.
Well, it's $40 for his opinion on them, and then you still got to get the test. So
how much is the test?
I think it was $50.
And he sends it out for you, or you send it out to Logan and then have it sent to him, or how does that all work?
You pay him the $90 and $50.
He does it all. All right. How much soil you give him?
I don't know yet. I haven't gotten the test back or the thing.
No, but you had to send him the soil out. How much soil did you give him?
I didn't send it out yet.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I apologize.
They send you something. I don't know.
It'll be about a litre.
I would send them a sample, but that's like the recipe for Coke or the breading for Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't give you a recipe.
Hey, gentlemen, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get up. I will be getting up in about 3 hours to get ready for work. But I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys all having me on here tonight. It was good talking to y'all. I'll try to get. It's hard for me to stay up this late to hang out with y'all, but I was working late tonight anyway, so I got to hang out with y'all for a little bit.
Cool, dude. It was good seeing you.
Appreciate
you, brother. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back here shortly.
Excellent.
So, man. So.
See you guys later.
Have a good day, brother.
You too, bro.
Have a good day.
What about
brings up an interesting point.
Sorry, go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Smiley. I was just gonna say, it kind of brings up an interesting point about like staying up to get in the wormhole. So, when would you guys rather see the wormholes? Why I've been doing the later wormhole? There's a reason why I do the later wormhole. It's good. And I've thought about when to put it, to be honest with you.
Except
if there
the
isn't a
weeklings.
guest. Huh?
It takes
well,
out the
it's
weeklings.
like this. Well, no, it's
it
like
has
this.
It has to be you, mate. Otherwise, you won't want to do it. I've got to go do it because they said I got to do it at this time. It's got to be when you want, hasn't it?
Kind of, yeah. But you know, it used to be pretty structured, and I think that was one of the early keys to the show's success, was that it was on every day at the same time, just like, you know, anything else. You could count on it. Well, anymore with, you know, if I don't have a guest, I try to stick to that 11:30 if I've got a guest. But if I ain't got a guest, then I've been kind of saying fuck it, because I just don't have it in me to wing. You know what I mean? I don't have the want to fucking to just be in front of the camera for no good fucking reason for fucking 4 hours. You know what I mean? 4 or 5 hours. It ain't about me. I don't want to just sit here and just fucking, you know, fuck that. You know what I mean? So I've lessened that slot down. If there isn't a guest, then I'm just like, fuck it. I'll do 2 hours. I'll go on, get it. You know, if anybody jumps on, that's cool. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? It makes it easier. I ain't buying myself. But I've always done it because there's a final. You know what I mean? That's why I put it where it was. Because if I kind of try to keep it going at 11:30, you know what I mean? Put the wormhole in the spotlight's place just to keep a content at a steady time, then I'm kind of locked in. You know, once it starts, it starts. So if I start at 11:30, then I'm locked in, kind of to fucking run until the 4:20.
You know what I mean?
That's why I haven't.
You could come on at 11:30 and be like, yo, I don't have a guest. I'm gonna hang out for half an hour and I'll come back at 2:00 in the morning. I'll see you guys then.
That's it too, but we've got that's the other factor too, is now we've kind of made this like a world. We've kind of made this like a worldwide thing. Yeah. We get the 11:30 crowd, and then, you know, right around 3-ish, we get the other side of the world checking in. So if I decide one side or the other, I get texts or comments, you know, I missed the show, damn it, I missed the show. So it's tough.
It works for me. To answer your question in short, it works for me because I can get up rather than staying up, which is like it is easier. Staying up is harder. Staying up's a different life.
You know, and this is another factor for me too. And this is being really honest about where the show direction of the show is going, man. I've been getting fucking frustrated between guests canceling, because I put a lot into this shit off camera. You know what I mean? Putting together guests, sweating, you know, what's going on, content, what we're going to do here night after night. I kind of sweat that shit. And then to, you know, put shit together, it just, content creators and all that shit, it's getting to be a motherfucker. It really is. Between so many shows going on now, it's getting harder to get guests. And then when I go to the trouble of putting together a fucking nice guest or a good guest, then I get a random content creator that decides, what the fuck, I'm bigger than you. I'm just going to go on at the same time for no fucking good reason, just to fucking go on. And it fucking lessens or takes away from my show or whatever. So it's like, hey, man, I really went through all this effort to put together a top-notch show today. And then another creator comes along and is like, yeah, fuck you. Same time tonight. Didn't even plan on this. Just popped on. I've got 20,000 subscribers. I'm gonna pull over half of your fucking viewers tonight. You know what I mean? And it's that gets frustrating. That gets frustrating. And not only that, it's like it gets a little frustrating.
What about
to
the
see,
other half?
you know, what do you mean, Tom? What do you mean? What are the other?
Like, I lose half of my audience to the other guy. What about the half that hangs out with you? That's
Well,
the
half of them are usually being split by the other content creators that are coming out now. It's getting doggy dog, man. It really is.
Well, then you better step up your production. Maybe get a girl on camera all the time. No, I'm joking, Eagle. That's not what you're doing.
You know what's funny is I sat there and thought about that last night when we had some on. I was like, because I did notice the viewers got to go. I was like, yeah, because I was thinking the other show ain't got this. I was watching there. I seen the adjustment. I thought that's funny you say that because I did consider that last night. I was like, that's funny.
I like the way the girls balance us. I also like the way that we can carry on as a community without it being. So it's a funny, you know.
Yeah, thank God most of them are pretty cool.
We've got
totally cool. Yeah,
we've got the best bunch.
Painted lady starts the shit in the chat sometimes. She's funny.
I don't know. It gets harder and harder to check in when all that shit does. You know what I mean?
Well, you should want to go live every night
fuck it anymore.
Just in case I'm going to show up. That's your motivation enough, Eagle.
That is a lot of motivation. That's plenty of motivation. It is.
So what is that?
But
right
anymore,
man.
Head, anyway. Anymore though, when I fucking go to throw on a wormhole and I look on though, and I'm being honest though, if my guest cancels and I look on, I bring up my YouTube and I see that fucking X channels on and X channels on and X channels on, I'm like, fucking, there's places to hang out. See, that was one of the other things that drove this show. Is when it started out, there was nobody else doing it at this time. That's why fucking everybody was hanging out. Well, now this isn't the only thing going anymore. You know what I mean? There's plenty of choices. So a lot of times when I'm like thinking about going on, I look around, I'm like, X and X are on. I don't feel the calling. So I open up the chats and I see, I'm like, hey, they got somewhere to go. There's the community right there. They're right there. They're right there. They're right there. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it.
It's difficult. It's difficult to fault your thinking. Like, I don't think it's as right on as that. And Tao's being like cheerish and whatnot. And what he's really saying is, if you're here, we want to be here. But I can totally understand your thinking as well. Like, I look around and I'm like, oh yeah, and like, maybe one day I'm going to be on one of those. But I'd rather be here because this is my crew, my family, Eagle fam. You know, we have put something together that's really big over a really short, well, it's medium period of time now. This is a community as well. Like, so it ain't about just the things you're talking about. It is also about us lot being together. Like Smiley puts it best. Oh man, get to hang around with all my friends every night. And it's like, yeah, it's pretty much as simple as that. But of course, this is not our channel. This is your channel and your aspirations and such. But yeah, we're all take. We get to come hang out with our friends, you know?
Right? Yeah, I was just sitting playing Mario Kart fucking there, and now there are shows on tonight.
Yeah, I wake up, I look at the newspaper, I see, oh, no Eagle yet. I'll stay here. Oh, he's up. I'll get coffee. Let's go. You know, it's like, and everyone will be different. Everyone will be like, all them 60 people, I bet there's 60, 70 people in here. I bet we're all got a similar routine where we're check. Let's go hang out with the crew.
Yeah, if he comes on too late, I'll fucking pass out some nights, motherfucker.
Me too, motherfucker.
Yeah, not really though, mate. You're here mostly.
Yeah, mostly. I'm mostly up doing something anyway, yeah. But sometimes I forget to check back because I don't have my notifications. I don't. Yeah, it's a big long thing, but I have to go look to see who's going.
Oh, Eagles channel don't want to show to me on the main page. Like,
there's a lot of problems.
If he does 2 shows, I have to go specifically check every time. It won't show it anymore. Yeah.
Sometimes I have to go to his page.
I think that's because my abuse of the fucking copyright is what I think that's what got everything to do about that. My abuse of playing music all the time. I think that's got a lot to do with that. YouTube does play that game where they smack your hand if you got to play the game. You got to play the game.
Dude, Twitter. I twittered something and they put me on timeout. It wasn't even bad. I was like, what the fuck? And then it was like a 12-hour, I guess they give you a 12-hour timeout. And then when it came back, I didn't realize I accidentally retweeted the same exact shit. So now they gave me a 6-day timeout. And like, I hardly ever go on Twitter. So I don't give a flying fuck. I might even just delete my accounts because fuck them. But I don't care.
But just go back and redo that thing first. Retweet that thing.
Yeah.
Get your 1 month ban.
It's fucked up. How it wasn't even like.
What'd you tweet? You can say it here.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Tweet?
I was saying bad shit about Bill Gates. Bill Gates. It was about Bill Gates. And I didn't even say it. I insinuated.
Okay, maybe not.
It was a question. It was, do you it was about the vaccines, and I'm like, do you know how many kids were hurt and parallel? Oh, maybe I stop talking. Is that what you're gonna say? They're gonna shut you down.
Yeah, shut up,
mate. I was like, oh, you're talking about him? No, maybe not.
But yeah, dude, I was like, damn. Like there was no curse words. I wasn't like kill Bill Gates, but yeah, dude.
All right, stop now.
Just those words together, right? Oops, sorry, dude.
Yeah. It's funny. I think it's funny. We're joking about it. That's why I think it's funny. But in reality, though, man, technology's getting there. You know what I mean? AI technology's getting there to where they can pick up keywords, pretty quickly like that. Be like, wouldn't it be fucking funny though? Fucking Bill's getting the fucking he's all like sleeping. Ding! Somebody's fucking talking shit about you. He's all like fucking brain stab. Hi. All right. Feed just, he just hits a button. He's done. Virus legal.
That computer will be going back to HP again today. Send that cardboard box, motherfucker.
Right, virus your computer and you at the same time. Too much?
Both vaccinated.
You hear about that shit in Australia with Facebook?
No.
Oh, okay. So Facebook and the Australian government are at war. Facebook cut. I think the Australian government were like, we're going to need some tax revenue. And so Facebook cut all ads and news in Australia, which means they can see no news or vaccine updates or anything. And so Australia is considering that like a savage attack on a first world nation, and they go mad about it. Some crazy shit. Probably chat knows a better detail than me. It's funny though. They're saying like it's the point where we're going to find out whether how that shit's going to get regulated or whatever. It's just getting a bit silly. And I think Trump's looking to make his own social media as well.
He needs to just start his own so he can't get taken off.
Yeah. That's what he's talking about.
We need something. They're censoring total websites. They took down the Amazon servers, I guess, did it? They took down Parler and some other what was the other one? I forget.
That's part of the reasons why they should be kept in check, though. You know what I mean? just because they were asked to pay their fee, now they're going to be like, okay, you know, they have way too much influence on countries and people anyway. But, you know, you're going to pay taxes. And now they're like, fuck your country. You know what I mean? We're going to put you in the dark. Well, that to me is, you know, too much power for one company like that. There should be.
They shut down the president, dude. What are you
I know you're laughing.
What power do they need, right?
Freedom of speech, like exactly. That I mean, he can fuck up, and it is not their fault. Like it's totally his words. So there should be it should be open, and if you want to go on it, you get to hear the fucked up shit that humans say, but there should be no fucking banning. No banning.
Well, that's the way I feel about you guys on here. You know what I mean? I'm kind of responsible for what's said and done on this channel, but I feel that you guys are, you know, I don't feel what anybody says here should reflect 100% on me. It's not coming on my mouth. You know what I mean? You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. And just because you say it here doesn't necessarily mean that it should reflect, you know, here. You know what I mean? That's, you know, I don't know. You know, there should
that would be true freedom of speech, wouldn't it? That would be true freedom of speech, where I can say whatever I want, and it doesn't reflect on you. It is just on me, and you don't have to like it, whether it's your platform or not. There should be no banning. Like, obviously, you should say, you should say, actually, that guy's a racist prick, and I don't want him on here anymore. That's your business, but
yeah, because it's
not on you.
The person's own words will bury him if they're saying stupid
exactly
shit.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have the opinion to just be like you said, this guy's a knucklehead, unfollow. I don't have to listen to it, mute. Boom. I'm gonna go listen to this guy. But you know, he's entitled to blabble off. You know what I mean? You know, there has to be opposition. You have to keep opposition in the picture. It can't always be flow.
You guys know who Jim Jones is?
Jim Jones? Yeah. He was a conspiracy theory cat. Yeah, I do. They come right into his house and shot his ass, right? Jim Jones?
No, the dude, I think his name was Jim Jones. The guy in Ghana.
The Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid guy. What do you do about the Kool-Aid guy?
Who's the Kool-Aid? What's the Kool-Aid guy? What are you talking about? Like the big guy that busts through the wall? That's who you're talking about? That's the Kool-Aid guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Fucking
sadly, Tal,
ice cold drink.
Did you ever hear that saying? Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
So before you get into the story, I just want to say that falls into the category of fucking, you know, survival of the fittest. You know what I mean? Fucking just the way of nature right there. You know what I mean? If you've got a broken bridge and you've got a line of people that continue to walk off it, well, it wasn't a bad thing. Was it? You know what I mean? Somebody's got to stop and go, hey, man, don't walk over the bridge.
Maybe that's the way we clear out the population so often, right?
Yeah, so you know what I mean? So if you got, you know, I don't know. It's survival of the fittest, I guess. That's the way I kind of look at that. Anyways, tell him the story of the Kool-Aid. Tell him the story of Jill.
Yeah, I guess the guy started in America, I think. He started this cult, dude. And he got a big following. So he's like, we're going to move to Ghana. I think it was Ghana or New Guinea. I forget. Some island spot. Yeah. So they all go there. And they're getting reports. People want to get the fuck out of there. The guy's nutso. He's raping all the kids and this and that. And, you know, and people want to leave. And he's not letting them leave. So they're like, we're going to send some congressmen over there. Take a look at what's going on over there. So they get there. And I guess like they did a pony, you know, a show pony and stuff for like the first day. And then the second day, they're getting like secret notes from people, handing them to the congressman. Help me get out of here. This guy's nuts and shit. And They're like, we're gonna go get help. And when they were leaving, the guy sent his goons and shot them all up. And then he had this big party, and the whole cult got a glass of Kool-Aid. There was poison in the Kool-Aid, and they all drank it, and they all died, except for like 10 people escaped to tell the story of it all.
Good, they all went to heaven, though.
That's where you get the survival of the fittest. When that was the 10 ones going, hey, this ain't right. I ain't drinking that shit. Them are the 10 that move up the ladder. Them are the 10 that move up the ladder.
And that's where the phrase "I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid" comes from.
Yeah, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
It's just like an IQ test, isn't it?
I already drank the Kool-Aid, so what am I supposed to do now?
Top 10, come with me.
Yeah, I'm looking for a good. Like I tell everyone, I don't need followers on IG. I need a good 12 disciples.
Yeah, you are working hard on that. How you getting on? Still at 0?
There's 1 out of every 12 that'll betray you too. So.
Oh shit!
That's true for most everything.
Yeah, it's probably more than 1 though, isn't it?
Betray you too.
I'm gonna grab a coffee before 4:20.
Yeah, I just went and grabbed my pot a second ago. I don't blame you.
One of them disciples is turning it in for 30 pieces of silver.
Silver's jumped, man. See silver right now? Silver's popping.
Robin Hood. Or Reddit. What is it? Reddit?
Reddit, yeah. Definitely helped, but it was overdue anyway. But
I feel like I need to pay attention to the stock market shit. Everybody keeps talking about these popping.
It's like watching football. If you don't bet on the game, it doesn't bother watching.
Right? Yeah.
I wouldn't be playing the fucking Reddit stock game. You could probably get make a little bit of money there, but just as simple as it's played, trust me, they're poking the fucking bear. The bear's gonna figure out a fucking way or squash the game. You know what I mean? The bear's either gonna take it so far, they're gonna fucking flip the table and go, "I'm gonna eat all you bitches."
Game, dude. They've been pulling the wool over everybody's eyes like that anyway. I think that's what's funny about that whole shit is it fucking really does show how manipulative stock market can be and how you can cheat it and make, you know what I mean? It's like a fucking casino, dude. Like there's people that can fucking legitimately go cut a casino down too, you know? It's like,
it was actually like when I was young, that was one of my first wannabes was a fucking stock trader. Wanted to fucking go trade stocks on the New York Stock Exchange. And I was like, that quickly fizzled out. Fuck that shit. Too stressful. That's too stressful right there.
It's just like begging for money. How everybody starts, cold calling and shit.
It's more like quick changing people for money all day long. That's what it is.
Yeah. So, Smiley, I saw a whole bunch of the ABC posts. They got other ones, huh?
The ABC? What do you mean?
You know, the dude who made the butter cheese.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's cracking. He's got like 4 or 5 of them out now with Neptune Seed, Pheno Hunt Seed Bank. If you're going to use one, use Pheno Hunt. He's cool as fuck. I like Ryan. I know him personally, so he's cool. But yeah, dude, he's cracking them out, man. It's fucking Frost Factory over there.
Yeah, a couple of them pictures looked pretty damn insane, dude. So is it your brother-in-law?
He keeps
he grew out all that shit or no?
Huh?
Did he grow out all those pictures?
Yeah. My knowledge, he has, yeah. So he's been at it for a minute. I don't know. It's not really like he just started, but he started releasing them. That's who I got the platinum cake from. So the platinum cake that he bred with for
Okay.
is that one. The mint cake or something I think he made. It was like Kush Mints by Platinum Cake or something. But yeah, they're dope, man, but they're $200 too, so
yeah, I guess there's no pricing on all the posts. I didn't really get that deep.
yeah.
But yeah, the rainbow Kush Mints. I'm looking at his IG right now. That looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, there's the Rainbow Skittles was really good that he used across that with too. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. To be fair though, I mean it's fucking heat. So like there's other people getting 300, 250, you know, for a lot of
Oh yeah.
So it's like I don't know.
I don't know that monkey bread looks frosty as fuck, but it looks like little baby pieces.
Yeah. No, he's got a good eye for what's really good in traits of strains. I actually got a lot of respect for that when like Platinum Cake, the one that I have, is absolutely gorgeous. But then he was like, you know, but then I actually had the opportunity to see 3 of the other phenos that he had to pick from. And holy shit, every fucking one of them was absolutely gorgeous. So, and I do think he made the best pick, you know what I mean? But it was like, that would have been a hard pick for anybody to make because every fucking one of them was a stunner, man. They would have fucking kept in anybody's garden, I guarantee it.
Shh. He's fell asleep. Good night, Cannon Trooper. Bye.
Should have said crystals.
I've seen him fade. Yeah. I should have fucking did that a long time ago. I seen him fading out. He was like, just sitting there listening to us sleeping. Oh, you're right, Tal. I should have set him off. I don't know if I can even say this on air. I almost fell over laughing the other day, fucking thinking about something about that crystals. I almost sent you a message, but it had to be like an audio. It's one of those messages you can't type, otherwise it just ain't no good. But I definitely.
You're addicted to the crystals, saying the word.
Yeah.
Good work.
So can you? This is, I guess. Let's see if I can dance around this. Fucking, there's nothing that hasn't been said or done on this show, right? So I guess. Is there a limitation to the crystals there, Tom? Is there a limitation to the crystals? Can I take it? Can I take the crystals to the bedroom? That's what basically.
If they're nice and smooth, I guess he can. Don't be taking them pointy
I'm like,
ones.
where is he going with this one, man? I don't know if I want to go down this part of
it. You may not want to go down this road.
Were you propositioned, Eagle? What happened?
I thought that was a
no. It just, I think it would be kind of funny to actually slide one up her poop chute and fucking just whisper in her ear, crystals.
Energy.
I don't know if it'd break the moment or if it'd make it better, but
I'm trying to think of what you would call that maneuver. Like they got like nicknames for it, like Donkey Punch and like all the other trombone and shit.
The
like,
Western trombone.
The crystal butt plug. There you go. Rob called it out. You see him light up, just woo.
Frequency Benoit balls.
Gotta be like,
And then
Make a whole string of them, Eagle.
they've got to be pointing north to magnetically north.
In between two magnets, dude. Really get things going.
I was just wondering. I've been wondering ever since the whole crystal thing. It'd be the perfect time for it, though. Little whisper in her ears. Don't worry.
Said the magnets, pal. You said the magnets. Have you seen those magnets that they got for cleaning bongs, where you drop the thing in and then you put the
Yeah, I did see that.
like,
That's pretty smart, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna think that now every time you say it.
You're gonna clean out your girlfriend with those things.
Yeah.
Smile.
Then it comes to the whole question if they have to be cleared. Do I have to take them to the water?
You gotta get a moon cycle in, Eagle.
Yeah, do I have to clear the intention? And then put my proper intention into this crystal matter.
So Green 13, you got a heart-shaped crystal? I thought those were fucking wax.
Oh,
I thought
shit.
that was like wax you were showing earlier in your IG. I thought you made a wax-shaped heart or something, but that's cool. So what are those?
I don't know. My sister-in-law gave them to me. This one's rose quartz.
Yep.
And I can't remember what that is. I'll tell you in a sec. Do it apparently. Oh, fuck, I'm lagging.
We're 18 already.
We lost Tao. I was like, fuck that shit.
Fuck those crystals. Yeah. Oh, he's going to push one up his ass. He's like, what the heck, dude?
Oh,
it's
no.
like that.
Yeah, powerful.
Oh, where'd Tao go? He jumped out right before 420?
He'll be back. Hopefully he'll be back.
Yeah,
Meow Flower popped in.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
What up, bro?
Morning. How you doing, my friend?
Good now. Good to see you. I've been wanting to jump in the last few mornings, but just hectic.
Hello, brother. How's it going?
Good now.
I'm prepared. I'm like over here ready, already like starting.
I'm gonna warm up to the rig there.
2-minute warning, and it didn't take me 2 minutes, so now I gotta wait. But I'm
Then
ready.
it'll be cold.
But I'm ready.
I need to get another e-nail for down here. I can't keep moving it, and then I keep missing this. This isn't right anymore. And I can't be fucked to use a torch, you know?
Yeah.
Tell me we're not missing a crystal.
Oh.
Right. There are some in your earth boxes. There you go. So
Happy 420, everybody.
Try that theory. I don't know. It is the 20.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get the dab song going. We gotta at least get the dab song going for 420, right?
Hopefully something substantial from crystal butt plugs.
Oh, I can't wait to see the comments on that tomorrow. That looks fucking good as hell.
I squished that yesterday. That's my dabs right now. Wedding cake and gelato hat.
That looks like a shame to me, man. That looks delicious.
It is.
To each their own, right, man? I'm sure the rosin's just as good.
What's that, Smiley?
It's Russian cream. Pretty fucking good. To me, it almost tastes like a mint cream patty, like a
yeah,
you know, like a.
It's from Vladimir Putin.
From what?
Vladimir Putin.
No. I don't know where the whatever it's there. It's a good one though.
What's up, Mio?
Yeah, Mr. Flowers.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm just getting my bread back after that dab. The first of the morning expansion.
Do you got to see Laley?
Yeah, depends. Yeah, you have to have a stick. I walk dogs. They're kind of yeah, mainly for old men. We gone dead?
No.
Oh, yeah.
We're all smoking 420.
I've got a friend that makes shillelaghs out of blackthorn sticks. He puts like little copper sketchings into them and makes.
Yeah, it's got to be made out of a certain piece of wood, right, to really club the leprechauns proper.
Yeah, it's like a blackthorn. It's like the little knobbly bit at the bottom. Yeah, and the little people mind them. The little people harvest them. Yeah,
the wee people.
Yeah, they mind all the. That's where they keep all the gold.
They're fast little fuckers too.
Yeah, all them golden trichomes.
Dig it.
Our eagle just died.
Our roast is better.
Take my dab. I'm right there with me off flower, man. That was the first one. It was spinning the old lungs on me a little bit.
I've got a little sweat on.
That's what I want.
Yeah, a little sweat.
Dab sweat? You want that?
Yeah, I like that.
That's when you know it's good. That's when you know you got a good level of moisture on the brow right there. Ooh, that was good.
I thought that was just when you knew you coughed the lung up.
Oh, no, I don't think.
No.
I mean, maybe. My wife's always like, why are you coughing so much? And I'm thinking, I don't even think I've coughed. But I obviously have. But it's always the same thing. Why are you coughing so much? Her new thing is, turn the e-nail down. Because to start with, I had it really low. And I mustn't have coughed for a few days, but I just wasn't getting the dabs I wanted. So now she's like, turn it back down again. You're burning your lungs.
For me, the sweat's more of a sign for the high, not necessarily the cough. It's more of a blood pressure spike, I think, than a cough. Because I walked away from the dab rigs a few times, just like, ooh, you know what I mean, without the cough.
And but you coughed a lot without the sweat too, yeah.
Yeah, vice versa, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Flower? Are you falling over there?
I just dropped the pot of.
Oh, yeah, your camera's not on, brother. So I don't know if you know that, but we can't see you. You're towing us. You're towing us today.
I didn't realize. Sorry.
There you go. There he is.
Sorry. You should have told me.
Yeah, well, sometimes I don't know.
He did tell you.
Sometimes, yeah. As far as I know, you could have been sitting in your jammies and just wanted to pop on and do a dab.
From the waist down. Aren't we all doing that?
Right?
Pretty much, huh?
I'm sitting in my pajamas for the last 6 months, I think.
Yeah. There have been mornings where I'm like, did I wear this yesterday? I probably should.
And there is no weekends anymore. There is no weekends. It's just.
Well, they
But
kind
the fact
of
is-
I need CO2 and it's Sunday, so but I don't really need it.
Actually, that's about the only time you'll see me in like fucking public with my mask on is when I'm like decided, fuck it, I'm going to the store in my jammies. Gonna throw this mask on. Ain't nobody gonna know.
No one's gonna know who I am.
Yeah, mask good. I can slide in, slide
Dude,
out. No way.
I'm like, I ain't shaving today. Why would I want to shave today? I gotta put that mask on. No one even see that shit.
No.
Listen,
I'm looking pretty scruffy.
You know that pencil drawing we were in the other day?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed Eagles might be the only one of us without a beard. Like, everyone in that drawing had a beard except Eagle, so, well, not
Madam T.
And somebody lost their beard, didn't they?
Thanks.
But yeah, Flowers got a big old COVID beard going on. I have. I bet you can't even remember what I look like without this. Younger. So, yeah, we're a beardy crew.
Yeah.
Come on, Eagle.
He's smiling. He's like, yeah. That does suck, man. So,
yeah, you got a beard.
well, it does. You look good either way, smiling. I'm saying
Thanks.
that, putting that out there. Putting that out there.
Oh, that's sweet, boys. That's
Rock
sweet.
it, rock it. Yeah, man, it's whatever. It was, obviously, the universe said it was time for a change, so that's the way it happened.
Dude, did they card you when they went to go buy beer?
Free haircuts for life.
That's a good thing, dude.
Yeah, I used to get carded all the time going into the casino. Like, we stayed. In fact, it was fun because we stayed at the casino. We had a hotel room there, so like every time I would fucking go on the game floor, like card me. They got out of their way to fucking come and pick me out of the crowd to card me too. It was funny.
You got the cutest little baby face, kid.
Yeah.
No.
I'm like, can I just get a fucking wristband or some shit so you guys don't gotta fucking stop me every time I go around?
So I can't help but wonder here, guys. You guys can fill me in and Smiley. Hopefully you can smile all the way through this. So I've never grown a beard, but it's a living, breathing, growing thing. Is it just like a plant or anything else? Is it like when you pop it or you score them roots up? Is that thing gonna come back like Green 13 and me all flower? Is it gonna come back twice as thick and fucking? Did you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Only if it's cow mag. Only if
you've got a manicure.
I'm gonna see Smiley back next week with his fucking just full on shoulder to shoulder beard.
Yeah, you're gonna stop
fully
shaving.
organic.
You're gonna stop shaving your head, and you're just like 2 months from now, you're gonna have fucking long ass dreads and shit because you've been shaving your head so long.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is that how it works? So I wish that's how it would work on my head, though, man. Fucking, I would have been fucking shaving that shit a long time ago. It'd be all nice and thick instead of the little spot that's migrated south here. I wish the topping theory would work because I could use it up there. I would definitely use it.
So, yeah, I would imagine it works similar. It's hair.
That's all good tattoo space, dude.
There you go.
It's about all it's good for up there anymore because all that fucking hair migrated to my fucking shoulders for some reason. This shit, it's over salted. This is a perfect example of what artificial nutrients will do to a growth zone right here, man. They migrated to fucking fertile grounds on my back.
That's a CalMag deficiency you have there.
Yeah.
Exactly what it is.
Oh, man. neglecting chat. I played the dab song and the chat fell behind that window. And then seen him.
It's been
Oh,
everybody's laughing.
a new musical instrument.
Something like that. I do got to bop out, guys. I got to get going earlier in the morning. I got to get up before noon.
That's rough.
See you later, Smiley.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out, Smiley.
Have a good one. Thanks, brother.
Boxes get big when there's four of them.
I know, right? Man, yesterday we was packed in here yesterday.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to see everybody in.
That's a Saturday, man. The Friday and Saturday ones are great.
It was funny to see that how many people were quick to point out that there was a breach in the rule yesterday.
You know what?
And nobody.
It was a total mistake. I did not mean to. Like,
Oh no! Everybody did it.
Who is that?
A lot of people did it.
Yeah,
it was in chat all night long. It was like, what episode? What episode? What episode? What episode? Yeah, it didn't go without being caught. It didn't go without being caught.
I bet everyone was doing the same thing though. They were just confused. So who is that girl? How do you know her?
That's Cass.
Yeah. Oh, from chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she brought a whole bunch of guests. Well, you must have been paying attention.
I was.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just a friend, and she's brought on let's see here. She brought Brett Boog on. She brought Yeti Farms. A couple other folks she put me in contact with.
Did she not want to meet you?
She said she's going to do an episode.
Yeah, she's going to do an episode. I think just the time's not right, you know. We all got things going on in our lives. And
yeah, Texas is crazy too, right?
Yeah, for sure. So time comes, she's going to do her episodes for sure. But yeah, it was nice to get a little mix up on the panel yesterday. But it was funny to see how many were quick to go, what episode? There was a breach. There's been a breach. What episode? What episode? We know the rule. What episode? Tell us now. I was giggling the whole time. Every time I seen it in chat, I was like, that's funny.
Yeah, what's his face? 420 slipped in a couple times with the breach of the security line.
Yeah, he sure has.
If you really want to get technical.
I know it. He was the first one. He was the first one to really break the rule. And he still refuses 420. You listen? Refuses to do his episode. And then when he comes on, he wants to interview me. Wise guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll come on and do this episode.
You and him got something behind, huh?
I don't know. No, I don't have none die. I'm pretty vocal about myself. I'm pretty open to questions. But that's not the point. It's supposed to be his spotlight.
Right.
God, it was forever ago, Eagle. How long we've been running? You over a year yet?
Not quite.
Yet.
No, March 25th. March
what number
25th.
is
This is 328. Is it 327?
I don't know.
328. I've missed out. I think there's been like 5 at nights now where I haven't checked in. Fucking slacking. Yeah. That's the number we should be at right there. So minus the fuck off days. That's how many days I fucked off.
Yeah, but you got
Yeah,
the
it's good.
0.5s.
Oh man, there's a lot of 0.5s. That's for sure. It's a great year, man. I fucking love hanging out and doing this. I can't believe it's went by so fucking fast. Jeez. By really quick. So many great people.
It still feels like 2020 though.
I mean,
See,
really, so many great interviews. Jeez.
Yeah, there was a lot of good ones.
You know, we've so many firsts. So those of you that were part of the original 420, there's a lot of them, or a couple of them I've seen that are going this year. I've seen that Adam Dunn's going to do a 420, 24-hour special. And so it's what we did last year, obviously didn't go without being noticed, that's for sure. Because there's going to be a couple others that tried it. But we all know we were the first. We were the first ones to do it. It was pretty cool. I can't wait to see what we come up with this year. That's for sure.
Well, the panel is going to be huge. You know, it's going to go around the whole world in the sense that all the people you've interviewed now. You know, into all the different time zones, and so you shouldn't have any lagging.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yo, did Spiky Pilot came on one of those Christmas or Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, Thanksgiving, I believe. Thanksgiving. Can't wait to get him back on. There's some lag on. I don't know what the lag is with, getting him on. Email.
And did you get Keno from? Did you interview Keno from the Grow Room 420 yet, Eagle?
No, I haven't. I haven't got Keno.
Oh, he'd be another one. He'd be really good. He's got worlds of knowledge.
Yeah, you should get Keno and K-Bag.
That's two that you have, and there's a few other. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you the beef farts would come on either one or the other or both, maybe.
Definitely.
They have enough stories. K-Bag has his own. Like he's an old school grower, as far as I know. He's.
I'm definitely always open to suggestions. As somebody that's reaching out, there's times where I draw blanks. I'm like, who the fuck do they want to see? You know what I mean? When I'm reaching out to folks, there is a lot of who in the fuck do they want to see? So, yeah.
Eagle, I asked the kid if he had an Instagram. I emailed him. He didn't get back to me yet. The comic book guy, but he said he would do it. I got to figure out how to get you guys together. I got to figure that.
Your friend Rob Moore.
Yeah, Rob Moore.
Yeah, I remember when he used to come with you a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
You don't know the cartoons that beautiful stuff.
Yep.
Then it all went sour.
Yeah.
He's an unbelievable artist, isn't he? His stuff is.
Again, he's made a couple comic books now.
And has he done them into Origin, as into the cannabis industry, or they just?
No, they're like pothead comic books, Okay. Yeah.
What's the name of them? Are they for sale, or are they?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll find the website. I might be able to find it right now.
The way he put them videos together, like he knows his shit. The one with the gnats.
Oh shit! The place where that comic book was, that it says the book has been removed or is not available right now. So I don't know.
Reaching community guidelines.
I'll see if I can hunt it down. I know he's got to have a sale somewhere, but I know he's got a digital copy too.
You know what? Speaking of fucking community guidelines, man, I finally got into that fucking Clubhouse. Man, what a fucking, I have never fucking jumped through so many fucking hoops to fucking get on a fucking app. I swear it was, I'm actually almost over it. I've jumped through so many hoops. Now that I'm finally made it in and shit, I'm like, fuck that shit, man. That's a lot of work. The fucking shit. You can, for one, you have to it's only an Apple thing. Okay.
What is it?
That Clubhouse. That Clubhouse everybody's been talking about, which is fucking like a networking thing. It's only an app. You know, well, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it, and I'm like, okay, maybe I gotta look into this fucking Clubhouse thing. So I fucking went to download it, and fucking there's like a bunch of posters on Android. So heaven forbid I fucking downloaded a fucking virus trying to fucking get this damn app. And then finally, you know, I think I might have the right one. And then you have to you download the app and then they put your ass on a fucking waiting list. You're like, yeah, thanks for applying. As soon as there's room, maybe we'll let you in and shit.
You have to be invited in as well. Don't you into different rooms? You have to go up through the tiers. You have to go through one tier into another tier. Sweet.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's how it works, but I know
the more you contribute.
Is that how it works? The more you contribute, the higher up you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that shit. I got nothing.
But all the top hatch guys are dropping all the knowledge on it as well, which is like there's a lot of stuff been passed around.
Yeah, and a lot of good things
for people that are living over here and
I'm sorry, Mia Flower. Go ahead, man.
There's just it's a bigger community of people, in a sense like that. More concentrated down. And I think it took off from Cannibals, where Cannibals was failing with the amount of people that were joining. And then there's a few apps there, like when it got dropped on a Hatch Church there a couple of weeks ago, I'd say there was a flow of people all that watch Hatch Church all migrated. So
Discord you're talking, not Eagle's talking about something different, I think.
No, he's talking about
it sounds like
okay.
Yeah, that Clubhouse. No, that's the Clubhouse. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just on the app.
It's a great networking tool, that's for sure, as far as, getting to meet people and knowledge and stuff. But I didn't realize, it was what you're saying there, Meow Flower. I like the option of being able to drop in, and when I want to, be able to jump in some of these chat rooms and absorb some of the knowledge. But I don't like the idea of being a status thing to where I ain't gonna get nowhere unless I'm on there all fucking day. You know what I mean? That's kind of a bummer.
There's people talking specifically. They're specifically talking about one thing in different rooms as well. So they're breaking down the plant or at different processes of extraction and
and that's what I didn't like about Discord, though. To be honest with you, that's what I didn't like about Discord.
Yeah, it's coming from there. It's coming from Discord, as in. Yeah,
I guess the only thing that I liked about the difference is it flows kind of like Instagram. You know what I mean? There's all these different chat rooms like Discord, but it flows down your page like Instagram. You know what I mean? This chat room's going, this chat room's going. This is what they're doing, and then you can join in. That's another thing I haven't realized is when I go into one of them rooms, my mic's hot and I can fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I have to forget and turn my mic off because it's like this. It's a giant room where anybody can interject at any point and go, okay, you know what I mean? And I keep forgetting that my mic's on. We're fucking sitting here smoking and listening. Shit.
He goes like, look at this asshole.
Yeah, there's actually a button that says
asshole.
leave quietly and shit. That's what I do. I'm like, after I cough, I'm like, oh, leave quietly. Shit. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it's
But
a
it
whole
is
different fucking
like
beast.
it's a real in-depth site. Like you can get that in Cannabis as well, where you can go in and find your different little whatever you want, whatever stage you're at as well. But it's just slower, as in it doesn't flow. You know.
All right, boys, I'm dropping out.
I am too. Have a lovely day.
It was good seeing you, Green 13, me all flower.
And you, sir.
Fucking Eagle, you know, it's always fucking awesome fucking talking shit with Eagle.
I have Amy's Aces on the way to Ireland as well.
There you go. Good.
Thank you very much.
All right, boys. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Good one. Green 13 does that ripping the Band-Aid technique. He just says, I'm out.
Right. The left was in it. I'm not going to hold you too much more either. I'm going to say good morning and good day.
I just think it's funny the way he does it. A lot of times I feel guilty because I don't get to return the goodbye. You know what I mean? He's like,
I didn't even hear him say bye. Gone. Yeah.
He does same thing. A lot of times I look up I hear him say goodbye and I look up and I'm like, oh, see you, have a good morning. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
He's gone joining Clubhouse.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, as soon as you mention it, I guarantee you, like loads of people, yeah. But we're all looking for that perfect cannabis platform, as in if cannabis could get really together, it'd be really good because we wouldn't have the community guidelines, as in. But then you never know.
Is I got on there and we, every time, I guess you're allotted like so many invites once you get in, and I like totally wasted mine. I don't even know how. Just like looking through the app and shit, because it says you get 2 invites. You can bring 2 friends in, and then I look around after I fucked around with the app in a while, and I invited 2 people. Like I invited Mr. Soul, which I'm sure is probably already on there, and another friend, and I'm like. I go look back and look, and it says you've used your 2 invitations. I'm like, how'd I use them? I look back, and I'm like, oh, I fucking clicked on something. So my 2 invitations are already fucking gone. I didn't even know I was using them and shit. I was like,
Well, that's
clickbait. I like
Look, I'm gonna let you go and.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna let you get to the garden.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to go. I'm still burning this one down anyways. Yeah.
I'm for all.
See you later, chat. I'm gonna jump into listen to the hangouts anyways. So if you do the shout out.
Have a good day, brother.
And you. Peace out.
Have a good one, brother. That does it. Everybody has jumped. Good morning, Chucha B. The Clubhouse app is what we're talking about. Late 1978. Get this joint rolled up. Get some music. Artist LD, how are you doing? Cheers. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you guys. Try to find something to babble to right here. I always feel like if I do, I gotta have some fucking music going or some shit. I hate the dead air. I hate the dead air. I hate it. right, back to chat. Where's my chat? Flying by right there. There we go. Little Zepparella. I usually don't get no troubles for playing Zepparella. And play actually a good Led Zeppelin cover band, man. They got a lot of good covers. Of course, I'm drinking me some cranberry grape juice. Coffee does not work for the shout outs, by the way. I do have my coffee ready though. It's not good for shout outs. Red Pill, I do need to slide you Malik's number. Would you like his number? I'm sure he would appreciate the contact. Prince Patty, what up? Some names to put out on the shout out list. Yeah. Seen a couple new names put out on the list. Cheers, Prince Patty. Welcome to the show. Where's the other one? I just missed one that I was like, man, I need to put you on the list. I think it was more like, why aren't you on the list? Some of the names I'm like, I don't know how they've slipped me. Well, Daniel, I don't know if you're on the list, but you are on the list now, Daniel. That wasn't the list. I'm glad you're on there, though. There's one other one I gotta add to the shout outs list. By the way, the only way, Green Puffin Man, right there. You're not on the list. Cheers to you. All right. I think we're pretty well caught up there on names I should have added tonight. And the list's getting pretty long. Love doing it though. I'm always smiling when I look at how many names that are on this thing. I actually got to redo it again. It's falling apart. Pages are falling off again. I got to redo it like every few fucking months now. It's like pages long. Starting anew. Look, they're almost all ripped off. So many flips. That's why they're in random order anymore. They used to be where you probably could know where your names were coming up. But now there are 5 or 6 pages that are just mixed up nowadays. So if you don't realize the name, I think at one point you guys could go, okay, there's that name. He's almost done. But now it's so random you can't even put it together. I like to do the new ones at first anymore because I stumble through them. And then it becomes more of a rhythm. Good morning, Comfortably Numb. I know. I need to put it into a computer form. I really like the idea of doing the credits thing. But then I don't get to say them and know the names night after night. Yes, late 1978. One of these nights we will do a garden update. That is something that can completely happen. All right. Speaking of gardening, show in the garden. It's time to get to work. Mr. Robert, Mr. Greenfingers, motherfucking Thomas in the house. All right. I've got a joint. I've got my juice. Got my tunes. It's time for the shout outs. From the somewhat newest mind me why I stumbled through these new names. Of course, we're going to start out tonight with Groski 808, Weekend at Bernie's, K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style Organics, Zippy, iMedic 31, Honesty, K-Hell, hopefully I'm saying that right, K-Hell, K-Little, Kai Little, I'm fucking that all up, sorry. Me All Flower, Brent Bug, Todd Kendricks, Newton, K&T, Chris D, 204 times 4, Natty Dread, Barbara Matthews, Ancient Soul Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Kenna Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Collab, Low Cut, Albert Tremblay, Mo Maine, Mo Manic Med, Raz Banshee, Helen Hugh Janus, and you guys know your screen names. James T, Atomic Spoon, Miss Jill, Big Daddy LT Gardens, much respect for that cat right there. High Flyer 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree, Maine. And of course, Red Pill. Good morning, Red Pill. You should pop down. Your boy, Roy Boy, Aesthetic, Shaman, Gimmons, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably Numb, I Smoke, One Smoke Away, not I Smoke, One Smoke Away. The 840 Show, Richard Lamb, Cannabis Pursuit, K Rolling, Carrie Rolling, Buzzworthy, Logan Man 81, Oil and Flower Podcast, The Entourage Effect, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mondo 420, Surrounded by Keith, Ferrari Farms, Fringe Dweller, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Guilt. Now we're back into the more usual names here. Bob Lobby, Sean Bibbs, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Nugs, Magma Seeds, Father and Son Trimming Tutorials, Fast Dub T Dank, Jose Martin Perez, Doggo the Hut, 420, Buck, Cheapo Man, GR 420 Community Videos. I can't believe I fucked that up. Sorry, GMO. Detroit River Rat, Louis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Cheddar Bob 13, Maine 420 Medgrower, Cookie Scoop, Jay Hendricks, In for the Grill, Captive Audit, Backwoods All Good, Sally Mansell, Adam Chanel Simpsons, 15 Smokes Away, Ganja Roach, Kazoo, Aaron Burnin' Shrooms, Mr. Lincoln Stinkin', Angel Studios MG, 420 Grow Tent, Paul DLF, John Fleming, Dankovich, Chemo F Sky, Fibro, Flower, Polly P, Seldom Seen, Elevated, Lenny Organic, Sunman, Chiba Sony, Jeff Popalik, Ricardo Sosa, Dan J, Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farmer, Fuck All That Bee, the Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Grayson, Stony Baker MD, Stony Creek, Rustonic, Fringe Dweller, again, I think I got you twice on there, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man Hermit Hash, Freebird, Mo Grower, Matty Gar, Simple Man, Survival Time, Tim Blank, Golf Crows, Conic, Stink Fat, Caballero, Harley Grower, Jen God, Steve Collins, cheers, brother. Property Maintenance, Sharpie, The Island Haze, Scuba Steve Speaks, J.R. Rain, K, Randy K, TCDR, cheers to you, my friend. Claire Killington, Wardrobe Farming, Randy Grande, Piff 1000, Ace Boog 20, Ace Bog 3223. Sorry, brother. Wake Up, Captain Freedom, B Puffer Smiles, 15 Digits, Michigan Ganja Mook, Hash, Fred G, Super Bob, Amber Lalonic, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Sticky, Rob, Big Dave 420, Brent Window, Big Ed 1961, Manawai G3, The Green Click, J&K Triple G, Mr. Sprinkley, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, Be Too Crazy For You, BGWG 420, Dr. Budswell, Purple Thumb OG, Anthro, Sensimilia, Anthro, Just a Face 420, Beast Coast Grower 420, Sir How, Trey Balone, Keep It Real 420, Hagerton 420, Zeb Zeppelin, Audit Everywhere, BT Double D Grows, Bingus, Green Puffin Man. Oh, you were on there, Green Puffin Man, right motherfucking there. Damn, how am I not? So how did I miss that? Alex Boykajet, Chef Lock, School Crop, because I love it. Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie Reels, 100, 212, Andy Man, Miranda Family Farms, Page Farms. Y'all, Flower popped in. Thank you very much, good sir. Ryan Henderson, Green 13, Noob Sailbot Wins. Kingdom Aquaponics, Indra, Michigan Native, Mary Jane Medgardens, Dreamer 77, Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nugs from 619 to 664, Spaniard, Kruger Jones, who grow, Papa G grows, Raz Amy, Dro grows, Cass, the Grow From Your Heart podcast, Little Luna, the Green Med Flock, Jeremiah Miranda, Stony Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Stoyle, Jason Iso, P. Wynn, David Covey, Mason 662. Scroggy McScroggington, Goddess Grows, Kaylee, Chad and Brad Family Farms, Paulie P. Bjork, Eric Ferguson, Kevin Jodry, Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, UDA, Green Tree Hunter, Kush Cloud, Joshua Steen, Organic Home Buds, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Surge S, sorry about that, Claire Fresno, Happy Roy, Sub Cool, we miss you, brother. These House of Dank. Mama Law 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bum, Christina MG 89, Unplugged 705, Medical, McGully Cuddy, Rick T. The Rebel, the 9G207, Fabian Selena, Dave's not here, Tom Swoop, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, T Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi, Grows, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Rumboy 7426, Justin Gooder, Strongman, Okie Grower 75, Corey Trevor, Michael Wallace, Mole Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco Down Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes 827, Jason Siemens, James Siemens, sorry about that, James. Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope, Pats Fan 420, Bio Ninja, Dirt Road Dude, Kenneth Shiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dab Goblin, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Acetone 710, Canuck, Canna Queen, Genetics, Stabby Tanaze, Fumador, Dirtman, Dan, Keith the Black Sail, Mr. Bacillus, Zim Premium Gardens, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jeff Souls, Root Small Tubes, Tyler, Frosty Buds, North Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T-Royd, Big Jar Grows, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal Weedner, John, Last PPJ 15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfector, Dollar Tree Grower, T1 Productions, Dank Grower, DOA Grown Meds, Miss Nudie Grows, I Gruesome, Johnny Canic Seed. Hopefully you're doing well, brother. Nutrient Shootouts, Naughty Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth. I would love to do an episode with you, my friend. Clover 420, High Spy, Aldridge 25, Madam T, Sue Move. That goes for everybody on this list. Matter of fact, Mo Grower, the Canic Rat, Loki Grows, Cass, this guy, Burton 79, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws 31, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connections, Wolverine Grow, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, Wait, Layback Farmer. My lighter going? Oh, there it is. All right, where'd it go? Laid Wayback Farmer, D Block, MMP Nations Creation, 311 Mix Up, Kinder Grows, Evergreen, Cheese Friends, Tree, MMJ, Matt S, Save Ball, Dragonfly, Justin's Meds, Travis Wells, or that's Lucky Mike. I haven't changed it, I just know. Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic Titan from Blessed Coast Seeds, Shango, Gas, Wabassum for Life. Better take that lid off. John Smith, Tommy Tricos, Boca King, Raz, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pilots, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Steelberg, Into 11, Stephanie V, Sharp Pulley 989, Von Braun, Sovereign Garden, Stoner Nations 420, Joe Y Bugs 1. Good juice. 313 Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Jay Myers, Jamid, The Chat, Mr. Manny D, Bagseed, Dr. DGC, Jeff, Shredder 911, Dutch Grow, Scallywag 420, Skill Bull 1, Med Grower 1, Emporium Breeding Co. for Growley, Lost Leaf, Liam Mast, Danny Danko, B Bear 7, Ali Noble, CK, Tom Trinidad, Looney Jester, Smoking With, Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Rafter Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert Hazelton, Door, Michigan Quarry, Double Tap, Mr. Green Thumb, Bum, 420, 808, Rooting Prospects, The Cannon Bus Driver, Hating Life, Kenny 710, Operation Gross, T-Ben, Brunut 619, Hammered Emails, thank you, oh, Dr. Scrambles, BB Moonrocks, GHF, Double J, Bio Green, Stuff Grower 56, Hanky Stanky 420, OG, KP, Ganja Nana, Your Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Bee Growing, Nature's Best Nugs, Killer Bee Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soil Life 420, Bully 4, Life 420, The Jethro 420, Beavis 698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn, I'm big, Ted's Test, The Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock 420, 420, 420, 420, where the fuck are you? Boone's Farms, Charlie Farms 420, Aldridge 25, Smiley's Garden, Shade D's, Miss D's Nugs, Smoking Grove, Frazier, Grokoski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm 420, Evolve, Genetic Memory, Farms, Chef, Jarowski, Cameron, Mr. Bagsy, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, TW, Ginger Snaps, DTE, Rose, Rick Wolf, DLP, 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, hopefully you're well, Sergeant Pepper 420, Kenneth Trooper, Blind Cat 420, Light Up Again Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Shipwreck, Medical MJ, Bloodsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Dankman 420, Dankman Dan, Red Setter Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Chicha B, Most Hated Grower, the Major General 420 Army, the American One. It's always nice talking with you, Crestos. I think that shit's fucking hilarious. That shit's gonna go on forever. Shirate's, Kineos, Yannick's, Mountain Skies, Ready Hit That Hot Fire, Chris Mertz, Ian, Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Epipay Cam, Bigger Lakes, Finest Ridge Patch, Dozer Moon, Southern Lake, PT, Choose Medical, Jerry Bear, +1 Medical, +1 Mushroom, that is. Sorry about that. I think I fuck that up every night. Secret City Pioneers, My Little Tent, 24-2 Spacewalker, Christian Tremum, T. Barrington, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, T. Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Elliptus, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest, Ross, Kaya Paul, Lemon Hoko, two great breeders right there. Trent, Rita's Juicy Life, Roy Richard, 420, Grant Manuel, Mary Bomb, Sansi, Sizzle, 81, 9 Inch Colas, Chris Mo, DK Trids, Vision Creator, The Guru, Dukain Brew, Canaan Nation, J Wires, Dan the Indoor Man, Gromies Homies, Hamilton Grown, Clip Smoke, Keystone Camouflage, Big High 710, Eugene Greenleaf, Ace Drew, Hustle, Fred Darncalos, North Arizona Beer Grove 420, No Sellout, Jesse White, Gosh Dang Yeti, Introvert, Zoso J, Vixen Robin, Killer 8 Mo, James Buttercream, C-Dub from NorCal, The Pharmacy Seed Bank, Dreadhead, Smokey 616, Curtis Mahan, Matt Myron, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dora, Antenna Seeds, Fabcarious K, Mike Rubles, the Drew Bear 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Stu Moon, Topco 719, Bake with Shake, baby, Old Smoke PWC, Grown Buds, Laura Wash, Miss Weed Blunt 713, Old School Grower, Chad Westport, Honcho Grown, Flora Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Pungent Sound Seeds, Goliath Grower, Richard T, Chrissy Wanzumbi, Mr. Soul, Smooth Spectrum, Gone God, Lori Hanson, Real, 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Conley, Pimp Jam McBodie Face, Show Me Sasquatch, Fuck Google Andrew, I'm Going Well, Canadian Restore, Pervert Dirt Farmer, Carl Wright, Zephyr, Humble Farms, Tannery Farm, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Gardens, 9782, Skunky Palace, Martial Artist 2012, Micro Slave Hefner, Daniel McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert, Mr. Green Fingers, motherfucking Thomas, Rancho Costa Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champlin, Bobby Lynn Means, Trench Digger, Mr. Mac, Tony Lake Maloney, Bill S, Weed Peace, Tater Delicious, Minty, Country Roots, Huron Fire Genetics, Earthquake Reaver, Big Ray 420, Teeny Weeny 101, Buds and Hazard, Mr. Club 14, Bearded Bee Man, Farm 616, Snarl Up, Max Screw and Ruby. Who we got here? Ooh, Timothy McKinnon's, Neo, Justin Bean, Chronic 88, Fat Belly, Real, Jennifer Steele, Kinbus 03, Turf Farmer, Jennifer, Shannon, Stevens, Carlitos, Latinos, Gator Country, Mr. Speed, Wolfstein, Firesaw, Wally Wookie, The Goddess Grows, Rasta Bob, The White Feather Grows, Burning Shrooms, The Tone Grows, Yank, The K-Man Grows, BX and Gunner 81, Smith Dude, New Grows, Sean McCann, Jay Munch, Dink and Jenna, Wawa Can Dog, Fall Dog, Huron Cannabis Council List, Paris Rock Fan, Justice Mink, 420 Bin, Fresh Grow, Thriving Herbs, High Boy, Your Mailman Grows, We Be Growing, Australian Growing, Love for the Plant, Argo American, Smart Poker, Unfrozen Caveman, Hawaii's Highest Surfcraft, Micro Goon, Jeff Lonefells, Mobius Grows, Dank, Brownies, Dan D, Elliot Harkins, Mystic Flavor, The Foraging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Steve, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green 514, Elia Jensen, Oz Indica, Dr. MJ Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, D's Bags, Drone Star, Shotgun Willie, Dank, Yoda, Jay Simmons, Bro, Grows, Clackamas, Cool DJ Conley, ATJ, the late 1978 Michigan Grown Buds, your boy Roy Boy, I think I got you twice, Delta 9, Jay McDaniels, Clackamas 420, Sinky Cola, still in time for a PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Grown 707, J8 Dro, J420, Cascadian Grown, Tito's, McGee, Four Plants A, Weedworks, Captain Scrog, Skunky Buns, Hans Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee Live, McGasser Tempe, Annie N.D. Urge, Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles 11, Bindu Buds, Michael Rossick, Rose, Richard Forbes, Daniel Pimenta, B4 P-Funk, Nika T, John Reese, Without Bob, or What About Bob? Sorry about What About Bob? Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, and last but not least, Green Puffin Man. Man, it missed its flow being so far out of whack, it seemed like. But man, that is the shout outs list. Thank you. That is a huge thank you to all of you that take time every night, most nights, once in a while, to pop in, say hello, be a part of the community, more or less hang out. But I do have a lot of respect for everybody on that list. Thank you very much for hanging out night after night. Please join me tonight when I've got a great guest for us tonight. K&F Gardens will be here. And of course, it is Wheatus 207's birthday today, February 21st. Right there, it's been on the calendar, Wheatus. Right there. What's that say? Wheatus 207's birthday. Uh-oh, I might be letting on too much. Chef Anna will be here Tuesday. Shouldn't show the list. Chef Anna will be here Tuesday. So, K&F Gardens tonight. The Wormhole Monday. Chef Anna Tuesday. I accidentally divulged. We'll be here. Happy birthday, Wheatus 207. You guys have an amazing Sunday. There's tons of great canvas content out there. Weed Church, Hash Church, growing my fellow home growers. We got Beast Coast growers, Real Talk, Candy with Candy Queen. Of course, myself. You missed my birthday. It was February 8th. It was the 8th. DLP. Just missed it. Snuck it right in on there. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you for hanging out. Please join me tonight at 11:30 with K&F Farms. A little bit of luck. Our guest will show up tonight. I don't know how it came to this, but we've got cancellations. I don't know. You guys have an amazing day. Regardless, one way or another, sometime or another, I'll be here tonight. Ooh, it won't be too late because I got to get my ass up early Monday and build a barn. Love you. You guys have a great day. I am